Can we take this shot real quick? Ready?
What is it? Can I know what it is first?
You can drink it and then I'll let you know.
What are the ingredients? Is it glucose free?
It's like your cologne. You're gonna get it wrong.
It's gluten free.
You didn't even guess. Guess.
It's gluten free.
I know what it is.
You have no clue. It's a release.
Holy fucking goddamn.
Just kidding. Is that a release? Well, that's horrible.
Thanks for coming back to watch another episode of When I Wake Up. If you're watching this, it's all made possible because of Studio Mind. At Studio Mind, we're all about bringing your ideas to life your way.
And the possibilities truly are endless. Whether it's recording and mixing your next big track, producing videos with cinematic drone shots, or creating social media content that feels authentic, that people can relate to, Studio Mind's got you covered on that.
Specializing in podcasts, commercials, photography, videography, golf simulators, anything you can imagine, we're doing it here at Studio Mind. There's so much to do.
I mean, we're inside a very nice facility here, but guys, this ceiling is just for the building. There's no ceiling to the possibilities of what you can do when you're here. I mean, whatever you're dreaming of, Studio Mind's here to make it happen, seamlessly and stress-free.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy, Brad. I'll tell you what, come on down, get your buns here, get to Studio Mind. Let's create something amazing together. Now back to the show.
Hey everybody, welcome in to episode number 33 of When I Wake Up, the podcast. It is a beautiful Saturday evening where we are experiencing a heat wave in the middle of March. You gotta like that. We're feeling good, breaking out the shorts and then putting the jacket on a week later. I love it! Okay. We're joined here by Tanner, as you all know.
Hey.
Take a look at his face. And you know what? While you're looking at his face, why don't you look down a good 8 inches, slow down, and subscribe. Maybe leave a comment. Maybe like. Maybe do something with your life. But, most importantly, we have family here today. Some would just call him a friend. That's not me. But we have family here today. Someone that came up through the swamplands and made it here.
From the bayou.
Some would say he swam a lot.
He has definitely eaten an alligator or two.
He's eaten an alligator or two. He's seen a frog die. He never gets sick and he doesn't sweat. Please give it up, everybody, for the one, the only. Dannyisaname Cuellar, everybody. Come on.
Hey,
come on.
hey.
Let's do it. Come on.
Give it up.
Let's go.
Give it up.
Yeah.
Give it up.
That was a beautiful intro, man.
Yeah, there's the boy right there. There he is. He's right there. And
I just put a hole in the wall.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
And
that was amazing.
And you know what?
And there's definitely way more than one beer left.
And he's wearing the shirt that I gave him.
Yeah,
What?
yeah. I threw it on, man.
And
That reminds me of advice that
And the boxers.
my grandpa gave me advice. It sounded just like what Tanner said. But he didn't shut the fuck up, so you didn't hear it. So
You got another one.
long story short, he said, you know what I mean? So like, which is sound advice. Like,
I love you, Brad.
oh
That's
boy.
awesome.
So, Danny, first of all, how was your day?
Long. I was extraordinarily hungover. Checks out.
Right?
Yeah, And I was busy as fuck at work, so I woke up, went straight to work, and was slammed all day until about 6 o'clock. Then I totally forgot I had to be here, so I got home. I saw your text, and then I was like, "Oh wait, podcast." As I'm opening my delicious bowl of Chipotle, I'm like, "Oh, I'm a piece of shit."
I'm opening her up.
It's just beans.
It's just,
Just beans.
hey man, that's a great meal. Beans and rice is all you need.
You get beans and
Dude,
guac,
I would make
so
beans
charged
and
for
rice at
guac.
the house all the time. Brad
Yeah.
would never touch it. He'd be like, "Nah, it's not me. It's not me."
What do you?
See, no, here's the thing that probably happened. There's probably a
probably
lot of
did eat it.
reasons.
Yeah.
There's probably a lot of reasons.
Raisins?
Yeah,
Lot
there's
of
probably a lot
raisins.
of raisins in it. No, I don't know, dude. Because, like, you've seen me fucking eat. Like, I'm not afraid of shit. You've seen me eat.
No,
I'm
you're
not
af-
afraid of shit.
You're not afraid of shit. You're afraid to shit.
No, I can't stop shitting.
That's what I mean. You're afraid.
Is this an all day thing?
No, I'm not afraid of shitting. It's like more like when.
How do you sleep? Shit,
With a pillow between my legs.
that's the way
And
to
I'm
do
hugging
it.
one and I'm on my side.
Wait, no. Being serious, have you ever done that before? Like lay on your side and put a pillow in between your legs.
Every single night.
Oh my god, it's so.
It's
it's
a great time.
You should do that.
I have I sleep with like 7 pillows, dude.
No, I'm just saying it's bad for you if you like sleep on your side with your knees like together. You know what I mean? Sideways.
yeah.
You need to like have. It needs to be like you're standing.
I definitely don't do that all the time.
No, and when you do it, it's real nice.
When I have a little help from my friends,
Brad knows something about straddling a pillow.
dude, I've done it for a while.
Yeah.
I've done it. So my grandpa died
We're
7
talking
years
about
ago.
straddling pillows.
7 or 8 years ago.
Okay.
RP.
I've done it since then.
Okay. Did he tell you to do it forever afterwards or something or what?
No, and this kind of sounds shitty, but my sister and my cousins, they took a piece of my grandpa's shirts that he had, like 10 different shirts, and made little fucking throw pillows for all the grandchildren in the family. So everyone had a piece of him just made into a pillow, and it was cool.
A separate piece.
But it was like the size of this, like a little bit bigger, like one of those pillows. So it was just perfect. It wasn't a pillow this big, you know.
Did you make it your cum pillow?
No.
He has socks, you know.
Go ahead and bleep it out when I say his name.
No, I'm not ready. Okay. Okay.
When we that's
Ready.
It sounded like a fucking up, dude.
when we were in it had to be high school. When we were in high school, told me that he had this
Lip read. If you're a good lip reader, you can catch that, right?
he had this smiley face pillow that he used for that. You know? And we still had flip phones. He had this flip. Well, we didn't. He didn't. But he had this old phone still. Charged it up so he could show me this video that he took of his mom, holding it up in front of her face and like, "Hi, da 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 da." And I almost said her name. And him just recording her doing it, cracking up, holding the pillow up to her face. It's literally covered in all the.
That doesn't sound like it's funny. That sounds kind of scary.
And like this
Sounds like a Bates Motel type of scene.
that's what I'm
Sounds like a
saying.
scene from Bates Motel.
That's what I was saying.
like, do
That
you
sounds
guys all have
terrifying.
stories? Not like that, but like stories of cleaning up with something weird? Because I don't.
No, why wouldn't
I
you
got
use
the-
something to like throw away?
No, like
So-
I've
you-
never,
some-
I've never used a towel. I've never used a pillow. Like I've either it's been up in there, or we've had fucking tissues or something. Like
Well, luckily I'm a detailer, so I got plenty of microfiber towels around my
tire
room.
shot.
That little interior cleaner. Here, hold on. Here, babe. Here, I got you.
What was it called? The banana wax, nano wax. Like yeah, we're gonna put some.
It was a ceramic wax. Just banana. Yeah.
We're gonna put the banana wax on your labia. Just see what happens.
Smells great, dude.
Slide off the bed. Slide off the bed. It's fuck-
She's
you go
gonna be in
to-
the
yeah.
hospital in 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be good.
Speaking of 2 hours, that's if I had to guess, maybe it's like 2.5, maybe 3.
Is that how late I was?
No, that's how I feel like that's how long it takes to fly to where your neck of the woods is. And we're not talking about Virginia.
my house.
We're talking about the one, the only
president, I think, of El Salvador.
Oh my boy,
El Salvador.
it's way more than 2 hours. By the way, it's way more than 2.
Like 4.5 maybe.
What?
No,
Because
it's
it's the center of Central America.
from here to there.
From here, because it's what?
Flight?
Bro, it's like a 14-hour flight. Or no, it's probably like that's probably like a 13-hour flight.
Well, I was thinking, how long does it take to get to Florida? Florida takes what? 2 hours? Because we got to Dallas in
It's
3.
between 7 and 10 hours, I think, to get to El Salvador. I might be off, but
There's a point to this. Like, jokes aside, there is a point to this. It's actually where that clip was from.
Flight from Cleveland to Florida is about 2 hours and 30 minutes to 3 hours.
so look up from Cleveland. So look up Cleveland to El Salvador.
I'm retarded because I'm the one that said, like, how long does it take to get to Florida? But he was already on Google, and it's like you could have typed in Cleveland to El Salvador. And it would.
7.5 hours to get to El Salvador.
Okay, so 7.5
Which is
hours.
still not bad at all. That's really not that bad.
What it probably is you fly to Florida or something, and you have a layover.
It's probably Cleveland
And then
to
it's like
Cuba.
It's from yeah. Stop at
Cuba
Cuba.
to North
Yeah.
Korea, and then back down. Yeah.
You go to North Korea first.
If
and
I-
then you
if
get
I
kicked
had to
out,
guess,
and then
it
you go
was-
to Cuba
it's
for
fucking-
cigars to celebrate.
Because
what you do.
what's the lowest city, like main city in Florida? Is that Miami?
At the peninsula?
Down at the bottom?
All at the bottom?
Tippy
Yeah.
tip?
Yeah.
Because Orlando's kind of in the middle.
Yeah, South Beach. Yeah.
Okay, so what probably happens is you fly to South Beach.
When I went, because I lived there, so you fly, you fly from, I think our layover was in Texas. I don't know where exactly. Might have been El Paso, one of those fucking big fat fuck states, cities, whatever.
Have you been to Texas? Obviously, you just said that, but do you remember going to Texas?
No, I don't think I've stayed in Texas ever.
Okay.
I want to, eventually.
So, like, I'd like to go to Houston and, like, check that
Austin?
city out because I hear they go fucking nuts. Austin's cool.
Yeah, I heard Houston's, everybody that lives in Austin says Houston is like crazy. I'm like, what?
Yeah, like, that's where Narrowhead's from and, like,
That's where Gabe lived. Was around Houston.
Houston.
H-Town.
And it's by, I don't want to make any jokes about it, but it's by the Gulf. So it's
Gulf of El Salvador?
That's
That's what we're going to call it. Can we call it that?
The Gulf of Korea.
yeah, it's
No, El Salvador sounds a lot cool.
The Gulf of China.
China.
but like I don't think there's anything actually better than like
That sounds just like him.
you just.
I'm gonna put a picture.
I'm
of
just
him
trying
up over your face. One.
So, do you remember the age you were the last time you went?
I only went once, and I stayed there for 3 years, around 3 years.
And how old were you?
Like 5.
Okay, so I can just imagine. Just picture this. So you get to Texas, whatever. You're crying. What is so big? And then you're like, okay,
Yeah, I knew no English, by the way.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
So you were one of the kids on like the wall at Walmart. Like, have you seen this kid? Yeah, he went back home.
He already had a beard.
Yeah, no, but like you get to Texas, whatever. You finally bored. Your mom calms you down. Carlos is already smoking because he's 13, and then you
Driving and smoking.
Yeah,
He's driving all of them.
We were driving.
yeah.
We were driving.
He's
a little
texting, and it's like 2004. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
bit. Like, man, I know how to work this, man. I know how.
Trying to explain like commission work and 1099s to your mom. Oh, like, Mom, I'm getting it now. Just got to be smart with it.
Carlos was actually born in 1972.
Everybody else plays with like toys, and I just play.
Carlos is actually 53.
He's close.
Speaking of Carlos, showed up to the show the other night, walked up to me. I took 1/2 of a shot of tequila.
Would be
An hour before that, walks up to me and he goes, and I'm like, I'm sitting down. Too. Not even like, didn't even just like stand up next to him. He's like, I'm like, what, bro? That's how you just walked up to me right now, for
You
real?
just walked past roadkill, like.
Dude, think I had to deal with that every day.
And I'm
it
like,
made
do
me
I
who am
smell like
today,
shit?
man.
And he's like, smell like alcohol. And I'm like, no, I don't. Not me.
Dude, every morning
Like,
we wake up. Go
you
to
said it
school.
was hot, but like, if you took one shot, you're not gonna reek.
Absolutely not.
No, it's not like
100% didn't smell like
or
alcohol.
one beer.
And,
Unless it spilled on you.
and I'm, and I thought he was talking about my mustache because he like went like this, and I thought I was gonna be like, why are you talking shit? Like what?
I'm trying.
And so
I'm
then
trying to grow it, man.
So then,
Taking the pills.
right. So then I had to. I was like,
the oil doesn't work.
if anybody here at all in the whole building just gave you a waft of alcohol into your nose, it's your brother, not me. Okay. Yes, and it's gone
But
into
I
the
was
cup
wearing-
and gone. You
But
know
I
what I
was
mean?
wearing that. I was wearing that the Versace Brad just showed me. That's what I was wearing.
Versace.
Cha-cha.
How do you pronounce that shit?
Horchata. Horchata.
Horchata for sale. That's another one.
What's the eggnog? Is that
Horchata.
coquito?
Oh, coquito? Yeah, coquito. Yeah, that's more of a Puerto Rican thing. But that's just amazing.
You're like, it's not for me.
No, it's great, but I can only have a little bit.
But if,
It's too much.
But if we're talking about,
If I was Doug, I would have said the same thing.
but if we're talking about BrewDog.
What Mexican drink is that? Fuck.
But as soon as I toss you a fucking BrewDog Elvis juice, you just close your eyes and it's just your eyes closed. Your eyes closed.
Yeah, close.
I'm
Mine,
gonna
too.
trust you. What?
Mine too.
Hello?
Ooh, okay, Elvis juice. So that's a silver can.
It's silver with red.
Yeah,
You can picture it.
Yeah. I see
Okay,
it.
so
Oh,
red
yeah.
Rad Fuzzies.
It's glistening.
The Ridge Rats haven't shown up yet. Rad Fuzzies. We just got changed to play cool.
Haven't felt that shot until I closed my eyes. By the
Right.
way,
Nice. But just picture this, Tanner. Just picture this. Ready?
my eyes are still closed.
Hey, can I get 3 Elvis juice? And can we get ginger shots for the boys? Yeah. Okay, thank you. All right, here you go. Thank you. Danny. Oh, you know what to do. Okay. By the way, I'm not going to know until he's done editing this. If their eyes weren't closed, fuck you.
My eyes were closed.
They were closed the whole time. That was terrifying. I didn't know what
I
you were
opened
doing.
my eyes and his eyes were open.
I didn't
Who's?
know what's
Danny's.
going on.
Were your eyes open the whole time?
No, they were closed, man.
Well, we'll see it in the tape.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe you.
Yeah, they were closed.
So,
Yeah,
what
he-
was it like?
I thought I heard Danny say he wants the borders closed.
I was just about to
keep them
I
closed.
was just about to ask him what it was like getting back after you had to get out of here for a little bit.
Well, you're making it seem like I was a runaway, but I wasn't a fugitive. I don't really remember.
They
too
weren't.
much.
They
I
weren't
remember-
looking for me.
No, I'm talking about
I remember
like a couple
trying
weeks
Taco Bell
ago.
for the first time, and that shit tasted like feces. I remember that.
Song lyric.
True life, dog. I remember we flew back with my aunt because we were 8 and 10, or cause was like 24, something like that.
Yeah.
I was 8.
He was
And-
getting his master's.
All right. No, dude, he was a mechanic.
You
A
earlier
master's.
on the chair, dude.
Masters.
Brad earlier when we were.
That's my. Oh my god.
I thought you were gonna keep going with it.
I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, but we flew back with my aunt because we were fucking young as shit, and we went to Virginia, and we stayed with my mom and
Loved
her friend.
it.
It was
Show-
awesome. Yeah, they lived in a beautiful house over in Fairfax,
Show me the Fairfax.
and we stayed there for like 7 days before we moved. We didn't. I don't think we even knew we were going to Ohio. My mom was like, "Oh, surprise! I'm about to get married. You guys are coming with it." We're like, "What?"
Okay,
What the
so
hell?
I'm always fascinated by the stories of people moving to Ohio, to be honest with you, because it's terrible. It's not.
It's not.
But everybody thinks it is. That's not from here. So it always intrigues me why people are like, let's go there. Because it sounds to other people, it sounds like a place like Idaho.
Well, like when
It sounds like
Right,
that.
right. It really does. It really does.
when work
Like, it
sent
seems like
me
a super-
to St. Louis, dude, it felt where I was in St. Charles. It felt just like Northeast Ohio. There just
Right.
wasn't a lake. So
Right,
that's
right.
why when I trip out and I say there's so many people, we don't think about it. But where's the furthest you've been in the country? California? Okay, that's the best example. Like you go downtown, you do whatever, there's like a bunch of people. You go 2 hours, you go to Columbus, and you're like, oh, there's a lot of fucking people here too.
Yeah, you go to
And then
Venice
you go all the
Beach.
way there, and you're like, how many fucking people are there? But
Yeah, LA's wild.
but when I was in St. Louis, I'm like, oh, There's fucking kids going to school here. There's mechanics. There's people that don't have fucking jobs here.
Right,
I'm
and
like,
St. Louis is more
the,
comparable to Cleveland.
It's
you
the
know?
same.
Yeah.
Like, and the weather was the same. I asked, like, how was your guys' May? He's like, it'll snow, and then
The crime
it'll
is
be
nice and violent.
75. Like,
Yeah, it's a lot. It's pretty similar to Cleveland, for real. At
It's
least
probably
what I've
worse with
read.
crime, honestly.
Probably.
well, they,
yeah,
I mean, the people there definitely said, don't go to the, what do they call it?
Don't go change.
I mean, that's how Cleveland is. You don't go.
No,
you
what
don't-
is it
you know,
called? The monument in St. Louis.
The Arch.
Yeah, they said, don't go to the arch at night.
Someone doing like pull-ups up there or something.
Well, no,
Pull-up
just
contests?
like, but think about something in downtown. Imagine someone saying, don't go downtown
right.
to fucking take a picture of the we're witnesses fucking banner. I don't know. We're all
Is that still
witnesses.
there?
No, but like, imagine someone saying like, you can't go to Carnegie at 3:30 in the morning. Like, you probably shouldn't, but you can. Because, you just show up. Like, if you go to Progressive Field at 3 in the morning, you're probably okay. You don't want to be on the sidewalk, but you can fucking drive down
well,
there.
I mean,
what's
people
crazy
walk to the
about-
casino all the time from there, you know. So
And they said once the sun goes down, fucking 7 o'clock, they're like,
that's what
unless
I-
you're going somewhere, don't go there.
It's weird because that's what's crazy about it is that's like a tourist attraction. That's like a thing known throughout the country. Like that's something cool to go
that's
see.
what they're known for. Yeah.
So like
It's the only thing that
like
I
we're
didn't
known
do when
for
I was
having a
there.
horrible
I know, and
football
that's
team.
what I'm saying. Oh, you went to go see it, obviously.
No.
Oh, you did it
Nope.
because
You think go at night?
they told you not to.
Because we fucking worked all week.
Yeah,
And we didn't fucking leave early like Dallas when we left. Early was lunch. We left at lunch.
I mean, so did we. We stayed till like 1.
Dude, fucking homeboy let us go at like 11:30.
Wait, were you both at St. Louis? You were in St. Louis. You were in Dallas, right?
He went to St. Louis to train.
Like, we had a week of orientation, and the second week we were sent to St. Louis,
God damn. Oh yeah, you did tell me that.
which was sick.
Yeah, shout out to Planet Fitness for doing
Hey.
that for us too. That was
know
really
what?
cool.
Yeah, shout out Walgreens.
Shout out to fucking. Sorry, wrong one.
Shout out to Home Depot.
Shout out to
Home Depot.
I'm gonna need silence for this one, guys. Sorry about that. As I was saying. Sorry.
A baby, smoke inside.
And that's what we did the entire no.
Chill with tequila.
But no,
Miss her, man.
I can
R.I.P.
recap that. Just so we fucking fill some time, man. It's good. It's good to see you, Danny. It's really good to see you.
to see you too, buddy.
I
I
haven't
haven't
seen
seen
you in
you
a
in a
while.
sure.
See that? That's not synchronicity. That's not what that is. That is purebred.
Golden Retriever.
Colorblind. Spectrum.
So no, a couple days ago. Yeah, Saturday.
A couple days ago.
A week ago.
Had the first show we've done in like a year, over a year, right? I think it was like last
A year and some change. Yeah.
Yeah, last March or April. What you got to say about that? What are your
I thought
thoughts
that
on
was
that?
that was fun, man. Shout out to SNDK for putting it on. Sam and the boys over there at Crowbar. That was awesome.
Whoa.
That was quick. Yeah, shout out to all performers. That shit was fun, man. I had a good time. Super nervous before, like I always get, but once you get on there, you know, it's.
I'm sorry,
it's,
what
it's a good
was the
time.
place called again?
Crowbar.
Shout out Crowbar.
Shout out Crowbar.
Yeah, it's a really cool place to perform. I like performing there. They need like another 2x4 on the right side of the stage underneath or something.
So they have more platforms, and that was in the back. But I think they only bring that on when they have bands. But I agree with you.
Yeah.
For like, especially with 3 of us, one person is fine. But
Well,
three
that's
of
what
us on
that's
there.
the only thing me and Austin were talking about it afterwards. That's like the only thing that I would ever have to complain about there is, and most people aren't up there with 3 people. So,
Right.
well, I guess they are if they got a band up there, but there wasn't a lot of space for us to do anything. You know what I mean? It was it wasn't awkward, but it was like kind of weird because we're not in sync. So we're not Backstreet Boys. We're not, you know what I mean? We don't have a,
You need dance moves? Is that what you're saying?
I don't
We need-
know.
we need
I mean, Brad
bust
is a
out the one.
choreographer
I
on the
think.
side.
I mean, you guys just said like the size of it is something you have to deal with in the smaller fucking places, but I think just dispersing. Because you were on the side at one point, and then you would step up, and get to the front at some point.
Yeah.
But then when whoever fell back, we're fucking like this. It literally should be like left, right, and center. Like,
which is kind of what we were
because
doing.
you
It just
can
looked kind of weird.
But I feel like that looks kind of weird. And then we were trying to do it to where when we
well,
were doing courses,
it looks
we're
weird
all lined
because
up together, you know,
it looks
side by
weird
side.
because you're separated as wide as this room is.
Well,
Right.
Because it's not a big stage. But if you guys were on like the Odeon stage,
yeah.
and it was literally center stage, left and right, then it's
Well, that's easy. And there's
then
more
it's
room.
people looking, and then you're whoever's hyping up, doing whatever, and then whoever gets to the front, they get to the front, and you guys fall back, but you're still fucking 20
Yeah, and that's
feet
what.
away from
Well,
each
that's
other.
the
Yeah.
point I was just gonna make. Is like when you're standing on the right and left. I don't know. I didn't get all the way over to where you were standing. But when you're standing all the way on the right side, you can't hear nothing. So when I did step back behind whoever was, leading right then,
Yeah.
then I could hear.
Center.
But like when you're off to this, I couldn't hear nothing at all.
It's not that crazy.
Oh, you're
but
talking over in front of the DJ.
Like yeah, when I was standing over
yeah,
there,
no, I couldn't hear
you can't
shit.
hear anything
until
over there.
until I got down a little bit and towards that last song, then I could hear everything because I could hear speakers. Right in
Well,
front of us,
yeah, and when you're
the
standing
monitors.
up there, the two that are up top are right towards the middle. They're not
Right.
But yeah, I mean, that was the first one with Austin. That's Austin's first rap show. It was awesome.
Sawsome.
Got the feet wet,
It was Austin.
no boots.
Shout out Sawsome Sauce to Danny. Can we turn on to? And then they stopped making it.
The what?
Sawsome Sauce.
The Sawsome sauce. What's that?
Yeah, the sauce from Wendy's.
Oh yeah,
You get
dude,
the
I
4
forgot
for
about
$5
that.
or whatever.
I've been a fat fuck like that in a minute, but dude, that's
Dude, it's one of those like photographic memories. So it's you in the drive-through getting us lunch, and you just go, Sawsome Sauce.
Oh, can I get 4 Sawsome sauce, please?
Hey,
Thank
let's
you.
there's nothing to clear, but I want you to verify it for homeboy here.
Verify.
So do you remember living on the street with Mitch? With the side by side?
Oh yeah, Berta's. Yeah.
The garage, all that.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember
Oh, shout out to Berta.
Do you remember the
was
night, not the night that I blacked out and started twitching my feet while Dive was playing and it was on beat? Not that night, because that happened too. Dude, Elise has that video somewhere, because she sent it to me. If she deleted it, I'm going to be so upset. Because I'm clicking my heels to the drum beat of some Dive song. But Tanner, I am knocked out.
What were we drinking that night? It had to be some. Yeah, we were drinking.
That was
liquor.
that was MXD night for Brad.
Oh really?
Because I was 20 and you guys were 21. So
Oh, damn. Yeah,
so
we were
if I had $10, I could just give you $10 and you'd buy me 4 MXDs
I had to buy your beer for a year.
for a little bit. For a little bit.
That's so funny to think about.
Dude, MXD's almost ruined my fucking life too one night. I mean, it did ruin my life.
But that lines up because I turned 21 in
Likewise.
2018
Yeah,
and you were living there in 2018.
I was 21, like 2013.
You guys didn't move in to the crib until 2019 because I moved in like 4 months later.
Yeah, before COVID. Yeah. That October.
I'll never forget
September.
because we had to be out of the place.
Hashtag never forget.
We had to be out of the place by November, and then I took that fucking room. And then on Black Friday in 2019, I got a PS4.
Yeah, dude. Oh,
Mom, poor.
Yes, yeah, because when did the PS4 come out? In like 2013?
2014?
14.
Yeah, like really
I
rocking
made it, Mama.
Yeah.
I made it.
the famous video.
I mean, I did that too when I got an Xbox.
I did the same shit too. Yeah.
Maybe we should put it up here. I can send it to you. I don't
The
care.
Xbox I use right now is from 2015.
Right.
I have a PS5, but I play Madden from 2 years ago. I play Madden 23 still.
That's different.
But I was going to say the famous video.
It's not the same.
That's the real story.
no.
What I started with, I'll end with that. This is the new story now. So when we played 2K, it's because I had a PS3. So they only made the newest 2K they made was the Kyrie cover. Was that 18?
No, 18 wasn't. Was 18 Kyrie?
I was still at the condo.
18 was not Kyrie. I thought it was.
It had to be 18 or 19.
18, I thought was like Giannis or something. It was someone's breakout year. I don't think it was Kyrie though.
Well, I was still at the condo, so that was at least 2018 or 2019.
Right.
Yeah. So
Yep. Kyrie 18.
It was Kyrie.
2018.
Oh shit.
So that's when we played, and
Shit.
I told Tanner at work, I'm like, so me and Danny played because I showed him the video of me throwing the controller. We're gonna post
Did
that.
that a couple
I'm gonna
times.
send it to him.
Yeah.
And I try to explain to him why, because like obviously it's not the first time.
No, that was the first. That was the first.
That
time
was when
I
you
think
were
I
playing
saw it.
2K?
Well, that was the first. Yeah, that was the first time. But I've done it like 3 times. It's not like 15 times, and I've had to buy 20 controllers. Like no,
Yeah, I haven't pressed charges yet.
if I get
Doesn't
heated,
work.
instead of like saying something to you I'll regret or like hitting you, I'm just gonna throw the controller and it's fine. You know?
No.
Shut the fuck up. So
He's trying to justify it.
I'm definitely justifying it, and it's fine. And it was
awesome.
my controller, by the way.
Okay. That does make it better.
So we're playing it, and when we start the game, we went on rookie or whatever's the lowest
We
in
played,
2K,
and we played like max.
and we
minutes.
played a full game minutes, everything. So you drain every 3,
12-minute quarters.
12-minute quarters on rookie, and you drain every 3. You're big, hits 3. Like, you get any shot you want. And I was beating your ass until, like, midway into the 4th. Like, we were close enough, but I had, like, 15. It was, like, 15, then 10.
Yeah. I was chipping away, man, slowly.
But, dude, by the time we got to the 4th quarter, we both had over 200 points.
It was like 245 and 260.
And the one thing
So
that
lit.
rookie doesn't adjust to is the fatigue. So it doesn't matter what your team is; they're still going to get tired in the 4th quarter if you never sub them ever.
And we weren't doing that.
So Danny came back and won, like 285 to 274, and I got so pissed. I'm like, this is the easiest setting. Like we're both
I set
killing
up
each
to
other.
win, dude.
Dude, went into halftime and it looked like a game final. It was like 121 to 98.
We were laughing too.
We're
We're,
like-
we're smoking a bowl. We're just laughing.
Yeah,
We're
like
dude,
I think that was Dab and Brad still. Like
You're like,
Oh.
I'm gonna beat
yeah,
I'm like
for sure.
my big brother right now.
I like
my
have to
adopted
be-
brother.
I have to beat my big brother. That's
dude,
how.
I'll never forget fucking with you in the living room, and we
What's
started
that?
no, and we started to wrestle, and I told you that I told myself in my head I was like, if you because I got you, I finally
Dude,
got
you
him.
held up. You did hold up. You did
I
hold up.
finally
You did.
got him, like a fucking head cinched, and I told myself, I'm like, if Danny gets out of this, your sister dies. If Danny gets out of this, your sister dies. And guess what? He got out of it. So that's what
Sister's
humbled
not
me.
dead, too.
Because like
That's good.
because being
That is
2
good.
being like 2 inches taller than you doesn't mean shit.
It's
No.
like a home.
It's not that either. I just can't.
I just don't wanna
can't
wrestle.
fucking do shit.
Yeah. What if you would have
But, like,
wrestled for 8 years? You probably would have kicked my ass.
Alright.
You know?
All right.
Am I?
Did you wrestle?
Right.
I thought you wrestled.
He wrestled
Yeah.
for a little bit, but if you would have wrestled like as long as I did, you would have, you know, maybe not.
Because
Actually, maybe not.
he had me try when I was like 5.
See,
like
that's
5 and
when
6.
I need the button for myself to be able to press. Right, guys? Because of gay?
Oh, you mean
It was gay and cute. It was awesome, dude. Bonding time.
Right, guys? Because of gay?
Awesome gay.
But no, and that's what taught me, like, because like, I think all of us get hot headed from time to time, get a little
No.
pissed, you know.
I'm more of a lemonhead. But
I'm more of I'm more yellow dye 40 for
no,
me.
that's more Un. Shout out Un.
Yeah, I was about to
Shout
say,
out, Un.
whoa.
Hey, shout out Un.
Shout
Hey,
out Un, man. He's been back
What's good,
around.
cuh?
He's
If
been
you-
back around. What's good, cuh?
what's up,
good,
buddy?
cuh?
Hey,
Follow Un Jang for real. That's a
hey,
homie.
if you need one, I got like 5 gray sweatshirts. Just let me know if you need one.
It better have a Nike swoosh on
Dude,
it.
he's gonna text you tonight something hysterical if he sees this. Whenever he sees this.
He won't see it tonight.
Oh,
But no, it taught me like you can get as mad as you want.
forgot this works.
People are like, there's like determination and will. They're like, some people just want it more than you. Some people just want it. So in my head, I was like, like my life depends on it.
Want it all.
Like
Like-
fucking David Goggins.
I didn't fucking go red,
My
but I was.
kneecaps are breaking off.
Who's gonna carry the fucking boat?
See, but like I wasn't pissed, but I was like, I'm
Stay
just
on.
not gonna let it happen. Like as soon as you would squirm, I'd be like, oh, no. Like I would really try to.
No, you were putting up a good fight, man.
And then you fucking got out of it, and I was
Squirmed out,
like,
yeah.
I remember watching the Browns game and
Did
trying
you call
to
your
fucking.
sister to make sure she was all right afterwards?
No.
MS-13 coming up. You're right.
Did you see anybody with any tattoos?
Dude, my mom told me like last year we wanted to go to. She told me she was going to El Salvador. She was like, "Shit, I'm not going." El Salvador.
Yeah, I was about to say.
El Salvador.
Salvador.
Dude, I'm around you guys way too much, dude. This is not even just white people. El Salvador.
Well,
Or
I don't know if that has anything to do with a white person.
president, I think of El Salvador.
Yeah.
You
See,
said it right.
he said it right. You did.
But she told me I got 2 tattoos. I only have 2 tattoos. She's like, "You can't go. You can't go. You're not allowed to go there." I'm like, "Why?" She's like, "You have tattoos. They know you in a gang." I'm like, "Well, I'm not in a gang." Like, they're not gonna.
I feel like
not
that's
gonna
gang
let me-
tattoo.
Dude grew up in Olmsted Falls.
Even if it's not like a gang name
Exactly.
or number,
Like, what are you saying?
they have like
So
skulls
funny.
or whatever. Like there's some sort of shit that like distinguishes a gang that's not the name or a number. They probably have like a logo or something.
Well, yeah,
but
yeah.
you don't.
Well,
like-
she only says that because they're all covered in tattoos, like
Yeah.
neck
On their
neck to,
faces,
Well, yeah.
neck, and
Yeah, neck to toes.
But there's like MS-13, they have a fucking tattoo. Like all the West Coast ones have a fucking tattoo. Like if we change skin and there's lyrics from a pop punk band on your arm, they're not gonna think you're in a gang if you have fucking lyrics on your arm.
Cause I want to, and
like-
I need you.
If you have, if you have a
That's
hedge,
on
if you have
Brad's
a,
forearm.
If you have a hedgehog on your wrist, they're not gonna think like, oh, fuck.
Is that the diabetes one?
Like
He's got the ferocious hedgehog.
his name is Reggie. Stop.
Let's see it.
He's
Let's see it.
dangerous.
Show it on the camera.
Shout out, Reg. You know what I mean? See that? You can see that, right? No,
I'ma
you can't.
give you hell
When you pet my dog.
when you pet my dog. I'ma give you hell. All right,
All right.
I'm not a gang.
Were you?
not a game. Promise.
I'm not a gang.
That's what he said,
Tanner might be.
right, guys? Because of gay.
Oh my god. What's
Now back to the show.
right? So, what's the coolest thing you ever got from Kmart?
I'd never been to Kmart.
You can fucking leave now.
All right.
Like,
Hold on.
So,
Let's take this next shot. We're like 35 minutes in, which means the last shot we took was like 45 minutes ago. So we can do this.
let's crack these shots open real quick.
Crack open the shot real fast.
That was sick of nation right there.
Don't throw up. Don't throw up.
Oh my god, fuck. Oh, here we go. You can do it, dude.
Hold on.
That kind does taste like shit.
See, I wish I could just do it like you, where you just act like nothing happened.
What do you mean? Hey, I know you guys think I'm like the brown Steve Austin, all right? But let's relax a little bit, man. Holy fuck, man.
I might change your name in my phone to Brown Steve.
Like, I know you guys think I just showed up fucking 10 meters deep, but I promise you, I wish I did.
I know you're not going to know the answer, so Tanner, please look this up. What are the numbers after Austin on his vest?
316?
316.
316. Okay, so
You're-
hey,
You said you were a fan today.
and I also just
Today.
said that
He said
he-
he's going to church tomorrow.
I also said that Danny wouldn't know it. You know what I mean? So I asked you.
Today, you said
This
you
sounds like
were
a
a
racial-
fan. Mm-hmm. And you didn't know.
Basic
This
thugonomics.
sounds like a racial profiling
Hey.
thing. Why would I not know about the good old sport of
Hey.
WWE, man?
Who's Noah?
Word life.
Something about dumb arc. I don't give a fuck. Give a
So your
shit.
name in my phone
Just
is
change it
going
to
to be
316.
No, it's Brown Steve 316.
Brown Steve. I like Stone Cold. You gotta throw that in.
I'm hanging out.
You're not cool enough for that.
I'm down in
I'm the coolest.
I'm down in Akron, and I just get a FaceTime. It's like, she's like, "Why is Brown Steve 316? Who the fuck is that?"
Brown Steve 316
They got-
FaceTime call.
Don't-
What?
What?
What's that for? What?
I was.
I
Shut up.
As soon as you said Brown, he went.
oh. It's just a slight. It's a Larry the Lobster. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Anyways, fucking interrupt us again.
Yeah. Back to back to
Now back to the show. Now back to the show.
back to repercussions.
You know how hard it is to find porn on YouTube?
You ever just type in boobs on YouTube and see what pops up?
No.
No, I don't.
You never been down that bad?
No, down.
No.
No.
You ever just
mean-
typed in boobs on YouTube just for the fun of it?
Did you just ask me if I know the lyrics to Congratulations by Meek Mill?
I don't know those lyrics. I don't like Meek Mill. I never liked him. I don't know why.
Still going bad on him anyways.
I was about to say those are your favorite songs though, the ones that he did with Drake.
Yeah.
You know more than anyone how much I hate Drake.
Dude, last year
I've been hating Drake since 2014.
last year
Maybe 2013.
last year my sister got a party bus for her 30th birthday and Danny was out there and we're driving to
And I wasn't.
right.
You
You could have
supposed to be
definitely
there.
came, yeah.
I think he was supposed to be there.
Yeah.
He was like,
Same to
yeah.
the wedding. When I fucking dog sat.
Yeah.
You guys came back fucked up and you're like, you could have went.
That was fun.
That was a good time.
Was it?
Dude, that was literally like 6 years ago.
Was it six? How much fun was it 6 years ago? How much
I
fun
don't
was it?
remember that much.
It was really fun. That
you have
had
a
to
good
be like
time?
2018 or 19, right?
Danny, you had a good time?
I had a good time. I think.
What?
We were dancing with girls
drinking,
and stuff.
We were drinking. Yeah.
You were drinking. The
Dancing.
opposite sex was present.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Getting
Wow.
Yeah, we're drinking Ciroc, which kind of tasted like shit, but we drank it. It was
No,
like vanilla bean.
Ciroc's
You
good.
like you? I didn't like it, man.
But you know what? You can't have it anymore because Diddy's affiliated with it.
They still sell it.
You know what he didn't do? He did not go to my niece's 8th grade graduation. He did not do that.
Who
But
did?
Drake did.
Shout out. Well, Drake did, but did he? Did he?
Did he do it?
Drake went there. Did
Did
he?
he do it?
Probably.
He definitely did. Did all of it.
That's one thing that's been going on at work. I forgot, man. Where do you work again? Peacock?
That'd be sick.
Are you kidding me?
Mark's.
Trader Joe's.
Yeah. Trader Joe's.
So you guys worked at
And,
Spencer's? No. All right.
So a bunch of kids that we work with, it would, I don't know. Like we've heard it before, but they just started saying it a lot. So you say anything that Jesse would call sus, anything sus, and they would go, no Diddy.
That's been a thing since. Yeah, it's been a
For
thing.
sure. But then,
Yeah.
I heard it. So then I had to fucking,
Or no Drizzy.
I had to equalize it. You know what I mean? So I heard it, and then that turned into no Diddy. Like just because you said Diddy, you have to be like,
Yeah, throw that autism spice on there. Be like,
and then that turned into like, hey, did Danny like put the produce away? It's like, yeah, I think he did. And then your boss looks back and he goes, did he? And you're like, dude, we're talking about Danny here. Like did Tanner park his truck like on the opposite side of the parking lot? Yeah, I think so. Did he? It's like, dude, we're talking about Tanner here. Like, Diddy has nothing to do with it.
He
And
didn't.
then they responded like,
no
you
shout
did.
Out. No shout out, Diddy.
Where they were like, like, didn't give a fuck. And I'm like, it's fine.
Is it?
I didn't do it.
I didn't do it. Wait.
I would never do it.
He would never do it. You think he did it?
I think
Did
there's
he?
a chance. Not 100%.
Did he? Oh, I mean, we can overlap a little bit. We can ask you this. What do you play music on? Is it YouTube?
It was for about.
Did you finally get Spotify, dude?
My 28 years of living, and then my brother gave me a Spotify account.
Okay, so Bandcamp is still the way to go. Shout out Bandcamp. You guys should get on that too.
No.
I'm on
should.
Bandcamp sometimes.
No, you should.
I need to be
Because
on
it gets to the point, as you know, on Bandcamp, you can listen to something for so long, and then it says you have to pay. You can set the minimum. So you can have your entire discography on Bandcamp, and then you listen to 4 songs, and you're like, now it's time to pay. And it's name your price. You can pay $1 and listen to everything. But it's who supports you.
No, it's super cool. I remember one time when our old band Downgrade.
What do you mean you can pay $1 and listen to everything?
So, like, we got paid, I'll say for Hypoxia, we got paid like $10 because we had 2 songs on there, and I think he just tried to play them too much. So it says now it comes time to pay. It shows a heartbreaking. And then it brings up a whole fucking payment screen.
It's pretty smart, actually.
And you can name your price, but you set the minimum price.
To keep posting music or
No,
keep listening to
to
music?
keep
listening.
listening to
Yeah,
people
yeah.
you fuck with, and then once you pay that, you don't have to pay it anymore.
Like, as a consumer,
Yeah.
you're listening.
It's like buying it on iTunes, except you're naming your price.
So how did...
So it's a way for people to fucking support you instead of going on Spotify and Apple Music and all that shit. You should still have those, but like a lot of people stream everywhere, and then a lot of their stuff gets ported to YouTube, where it just becomes a thing. That's why the Volume 1, Wasted Talent is on there.
Yeah, yeah.
But you guys didn't fucking upload each video. It just ported it.
All on there. Yeah, yeah.
So like they'll do that, but then they'll send people to their Bandcamp, and then a lot of merch will be on the Bandcamp. Like you can get merch on Spotify and shit like that.
Right.
But they're like, you come here to get the music, you come here to link with people that like it too, and then all of our merch is here and all of our tour dates are here. That's the way to do it. But what I was going to ask you, since you have Spotify now, which is fine, we all do. I'm happy you finally fucking got it. It's 2025. Like,
yeah, man.
Like you
It's
can
tough
find a
being
lot.
brown.
You can find, and there's stuff on YouTube that you can't get on Spotify. But like everything you fucking want is on Spotify.
I mean, I still record search on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
for my own personal.
But what I do a
reasons.
lot, if I go somewhere and I get like a jazz record or something else, like I got a Duke Ellington live from Paris.
Oh my
It's
God.
fucking sick. Got it for
Live
$4.
records are sweet to sample.
I've already spun it, but then I looked it up on Spotify and it's there, so I saved it on Spotify.
Right.
But we were gonna ask because we've done this before. So if you go into the search bar, Spotify, if you want to pull it up,
Yeah, let's do that
there's
with Danny.
there's a
It's gonna
playlist.
be all Iggy
do
Azalea.
you want to do it with us?
Yeah, we'll do it.
So let me pull
Make
it
it
up.
current, yeah. So before my phone dies, because I'm at 3%, which is pretty good.
So what do you want me to go to?
So go to your search bar and then type in on repeat.
But this is your Spotify, right? Or is it linked to his?
It was linked. It was linked to it's Carlos's, but I took over it like 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
So there
you'll
might be
see-
some Drake. That's not me.
Well, you can skip over whatever you want, but look at my screen. It's that playlist.
Okay. So
And
just
then,
click on that.
and then we named our top 5 that you just like go back to the most.
And you can play them for like 8 seconds.
And we also get it. I don't know if Tanner does it, but I'll fucking go straight to an artist a lot. And I'll just listen to like 5 or 6 songs on the way home or something. But like, this is just like what ends up being played.
Oh yeah, there's some good stuff here. So I'll start with Kenmore and Broadway by Femdot. Just a cool, groovy ass, hip hop song. Play a little bit of it, Just a little
5 seconds.
Little wave there, Then we got
Let me give you credit before you go further, because that's what we did. We played a little bit of it. Mm-hmm. You did it unprompted.
No, I told him.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I'm not gonna
told
play
him?
the whole song.
I said it.
There you guys. Did I get a sticker?
He was prompted.
And then let's go to the second top
prompter.
one. For some reason,
Evan, just read the prompter. The prompter's good. Just read it.
Average
this
kid.
is
Read
of,
the copy. The copy's good. Just read it.
So this is the second one of Zaire Rashad's Sun's Tirade. It's like a deep cut song for real.
It's not.
It's called Don't. It's called No, it's not. No, it's this. It's like drum and bass almost, but. I don't know, just different, you know, cool, cool
loud
shit.
And go in a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think I've listened to the album countless times. For some reason, I don't know if I skipped over it, didn't remember listening to it.
I've never heard that one.
Right, like, what the hell? Then third is, it's a lot of rap stuff, obviously. And third one is Kenny Mason, shout out. Awesome artist from Atlanta.
Oh, yeah. What
Fire.
song is that?
That's Been Havin' by Kenny Mason.
It's a good one.
Yeah, dude, he's really good. He's really good. Definitely great genre bending, you know, just doing his own thing.
You got two more.
Two more. Oh, so shout out Doechii. I've been listening to that Anxiety song. Dude, that song, it's just sick, man. I don't know. Something about it is just like fire. She's awesome. Talented as fuck.
Oh, she used this?
Yeah, she used this. Yeah, she's fire.
Oh,
she's
fuck.
fire, man. She
She's really
resampled that. And she dropped that on...
Is she signed to...
She's signed to TDE. She's been
That's
signed to TDE for
what
like
I-
2 or
that's
3
what I
years.
figured.
She dropped that in 2020
knew it
just
was
on a
either that
live
one-
stream.
I know neither one of you are fucking. Why am I forgetting his name? Jacob. None of you are Jacob. I get that. But do you think I could send him a song and ask him if he could fucking figure it out?
What do you mean, figure it out?
Like, if I send him a song to sample and then fucking play with
Yeah.
it. Because
Yeah.
the one I.
I don't know if he does a lot of that.
He
But
doesn't-
like, as a fucking, hey, this song is cool that I've shown you guys before, but we couldn't figure it out.
you could send him.
Finish your list, but then I'm going to fucking bring
This
it up.
this is back when I listened to this song a bunch. We were in Arizona going through Sedona. This is Mount Kimbe, the trail.
I like it.
I like that
Fire.
too, yeah.
Fire. That's it, man.
I'll go after you.
No, you
I'll
can
go
say it.
after him because
Yeah,
my
go
phone's about to die.
Yep.
Yeah, so first I'll do the thing I was going to send to Jacob.
Mine are the same as the one that we just recorded the other day, but it's fine.
Yeah. So this was the one I showed you guys a minute ago that I still think would be sick.
Yeah, dude. Yes. You sent me this before, and I
What's
made
that?
something, but I didn't like it. It was years ago though. Mystic Lady, I think, right?
Mystical Lady?
Mystical Lady. Yep.
A Joanne Grauer, beautiful singer and piano player. She has a whole
Oh, for
album.
real?
She has a whole album, and it's a duet. It's her and somebody else. He's singing, and she's playing piano, and it's the most beautiful jazz piano you've ever heard.
Just
That
warm.
would be
just
sick.
warm, fucking
Just like
sounds.
a lot of like
Just
the
warm milk.
a lot of the gliss on the fucking top
Hot,
keys, like the.
Yeah, and a little bit of warm
She's
milk.
doing a fucking bass line. She's doing a it's a piano. She's doing a
Right,
fucking
right.
bass line and then a fucking solo.
Hey,
It's fucking sick.
put some milk in the microwave for about 28 seconds and then...
What's gonna happen when I do that?
Dude, I used to do that as a kid with a little bit of coffee creamer,
Okay.
and then, dude,
That
fuck
was-
you. That's amazing.
I wasn't that poor.
I was poor to you, dude. Dude, I remember years ago, me and Brad would just be arguing who was poorer. I don't know why. That's hysterical.
I'm
That's
like
such
my
first class.
like my electric got
complaint.
shut off,
That's such.
and you're like, I didn't eat.
first world problems. Like, what the fuck? No, dude, I'm way poorer than you. I had ramen for like 3 weeks. Like, dude, at least we had food.
I had
in the house.
like, I had
Toilet.
saltines
No,
and hot
I
sauce.
explained it perfectly to Sean the other day. You would come over my house, and
Rampage.
and I,
Get patted down.
for a
Scott's
minute,
like, Daddy,
well, for a little bit,
Throws you on the hood of the car.
it wasn't that long.
good job.
Stop. For a little bit, but it wasn't that long. I was an only child.
Right.
So there was enough food for one child there, right? And then I would have, and then my parents had kids and they were babies, so they still weren't eating food that a child was anyway. So I'd have friends over and they would barely let me have him over because he would eat all of the food that was there.
I was the same
I
way,
would
though.
definitely contribute.
Hey, I was the same way, though.
Let's go.
When you go over to your friends' houses?
Yeah.
Okay, I would contribute, sure. When we'd be up till 3 in the morning and we go upstairs and get more food and all that. I'd go over his house. You know what they did to his poor mother, dude?
Yeah, I know.
His mom was a single mom for a while.
Single mom.
And she'd probably go spend, shut up. She'd probably go get like $350 worth of groceries.
Yeah.
Him and his brother would eat them within a week and a half, 10 days. You know what I mean? And that's a month's worth of groceries she was buying. They'd eat all the food within 10 minutes, days. And
that's half an Office episode.
I'd go over his house, and I'd be like, do you guys need help? Like,
was the fridge messier than you thought?
there was no food in his house.
Right. Yeah.
Because they ate it all in 8 days.
Hey,
Well,
shout
now-
out to him.
Well,
But
shout out
hold
to
on.
him, but yeah,
hold on.
Yeah.
But when I would go over his house right in that sweet spot,
Yeah.
and his mom would be home,
When the food stamps went on and she got paid. And
bro, I'd eat so good over there, dude. The few times that his mom actually made a meal for us to eat, I was like,
Yeah.
oh my fucking God.
Well, she
dude.
made dinner every night when we had food. But yeah.
After you guys ate it all.
Yeah.
same. Well, yeah. Well, same with my mom. So
Right.
it was just the white version of what you went through. So we had
But a lot better.
spaghetti
Yeah.
a lot.
Same.
Because
all the time.
Because it only costs fucking $5.
Goulash.
You need noodles and you need ground beef
Yeah.
Easy to make. Yeah.
and
sauce.
a can of sauce.
Yeah.
That's
right?
it.
That's all you need. Some ragu.
So,
whatever
like-
you like.
Ate that a lot.
My mom would get, and they don't even fucking make it anymore. But my sister called, and they're gonna bring it back under a different name. On Pleasant Valley in Parma. You know the Stancato's restaurant?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never been there, but
So they
I've
make
heard
a vodka sauce. That's killer. It was called Rosa Maria for the longest time.
I like good vodka sauce.
They're gonna bring it back under a different name. But yeah, it'd be that, a pound of ground beef, and noodles. And that's it. We did a lot of that. We did a lot of, instead of soup and grilled cheese, it was ramen and grilled cheese.
Oh, that sounds really good.
I've done
it
that.
is really
I've
good.
done that high as fuck when I was like 17. I would do
Because,
that.
and especially when,
Great.
because maybe you were this case, but it doesn't line up timeline wise. But like when Gracie was born, my mom got WIC. So you could get milk, eggs, cheese. It was like the pregnant newborn version of food stamps. She had a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, it's for babies.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like stuff. Yeah. It was baby shit and then like the essentials. So like we
Baby
would.
shit probably didn't
so
taste
we-
too good.
Well,
That's
You don't want to buy any of that. You're going to have plenty
how
of
poor were you?
how poor were you?
dog. Hey, listen.
On the next episode of How Poor Were You?
A really nice combination is dog food and baby shit.
Yeah.
This episode is brought to you by Shoreline Shine Mobile Detailing, the premier mobile detailing service in Northeast Ohio. If your car's so dirty that the kids are using it to write "wash me," it's time to call these guys.
Thank you, Tanner. I couldn't have said it better myself, but seriously, if your car, truck, SUV, or even your boat is looking like it's been through the apocalypse, Shoreline Shine is here to save the day. They make your ride so clean, you'll be afraid to drive it in the rain.
And believe me when I tell you, they bring professional, high-quality detailing services directly to your driveway. That's right, they come to you. No awkward small talk in the waiting room while you sip stale coffee. Just sit back, relax, and watch them work their magic.
And furthermore, from deep interior cleaning to paint correction and even premium boat detailing.
Whoa.
Shoreline Shine does it all. Plus, they offer add-ons like pet hair removal
You're kidding.
because your dog might love the car, but it doesn't have to look like a fur factory.
Oh. And you know what the best part is?
What's that?
Their services start at just $65.
That's not a denomination of bill.
That's cheaper than the therapy for the heartbreak you'll feel after looking at your dirty car. Whether you're going for the simple wash or their ultimate full detail package. Shoreline Shine will have your ride looking so good, you might start charging people to sit down in it.
And you know, I couldn't have said it better myself. But if you're ready to bring the shine back to your ride, you need to book an appointment today
I'm doing it.
by calling 440-850-6362. That is 440-850-6362.
One more time.
That is 440-850-6362. Or check them out on Instagram at Shoreline Shine 440 to see all of the incredible transformations.
Guys, come on. Shoreline Shine Mobile Detailing. We bring the shine to your ride. Even if it's been through a mudslide.
And now we're going to throw it back to Danny Baker with sports.
Like a bowl of cereal.
I like them separated. I like them like the...
You gotta keep them separated.
You got to keep them like a parfait where the shit is in a tin.
layers.
And
It's
then
layers.
you add it to and then you mix
it's
it
like,
up.
It's like oil and water.
Yeah.
It's like the yogurt
They don't mix,
stuff
but they don't mix, but you fucking fry. And you're like,
yeah, the yogurt mixers.
but it still looks like shit. But no, to actually bring it back to what you were saying, like that was a big thing because you're not like giving a shit, but we don't have like a frame of reference when we're that young. So like as soon as we get food, I mean, me and Danny and you like all have the same metabolism. Like we can't conceive that we ate half the food. We're just hungry and nothing happens.
I'm hungry
So
right
like
now.
we don't have food
Always
and we're eating like just the white version. So like bread and butter because we had both.
These tortillas and beans.
Yeah. Like when we would have tortillas after like a taco night, because a taco night can cost like $7, like seasoning ground beef tortillas and then like lettuce.
A lot goes into
tomatoes.
taco, man. A lot goes into
For sure.
taco, man.
But like some of that shit we already had, like the black olives, tomatoes, all
Black
that shit.
olives.
Yeah. My
Yeah,
dad
taco.
loved black olives.
My stepdad loved black olives. That
Italian.
made me hate black olives. Sorry, man.
Danny. But like we would do all that shit, and then what was left over, we made like quesadillas, but like the fucking dumbest quesadillas, like just cheese quesadillas, and not because I was a picky eater. It's because we didn't fucking have anything. Like when we did get the
True
money,
that. You just gotta scrounge
you
what
gotta
can.
get 30 bricks of ramen, and then you're 12, so you're gonna eat 7 of them in 2 days.
Right, so you're eating salsa and fucking bread.
Yeah.
For fucking dinner.
Like-
yeah, I've been there.
Like I was so poor, I made ramen. I treated ramen like chili. Like I would add crackers, cheese,
Oh,
hot
brother.
sauce.
Yeah.
Dude.
And an egg? You ever had an egg? in
Yeah.
one? Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
no, a couple of years, had to be like 4 years ago now. I went on a kick where I would make ramen like a fucking 5-star chef.
Right, gourmet that.
Where I
bitch.
would make sauce for it first, add
Mm-hmm.
meat, do all these, and it was the best.
Did you spike your hair and blonde it a little bit? Like Guy Ferrari? You go just
Like fucking
go into
Sugar
it?
Guy
Ray?
Ferrari.
like Sugar Ray.
Anybody know Guy Ferrari out
Is that how
there?
you say it? That's how I say
You
it.
ever heard of Guy Ferrari?
I think that
Pretty
sounds
sure
way
it's
better.
Fieri.
Pretty
Dude,
sure
I
he
don't know
drives a
that.
Lamborghini. And,
Lamborghini Mercy.
Yeah, right, dude.
Your ramen is 30 cents.
That dude
come on,
definitely
that
drives
was
a-
the lyrics,
that
right?
dude-
I'm gonna at some point dye my hair where it's just blonde tips like that, frosted tips, and just spike it up.
Gain 100 pounds too.
Did
Be
you
like,
know
The next time I buzz my head, should I get the cheetah pattern on my head?
there was a
I'll do
time?
if you do it.
You're not gonna do it.
There was a.
You
You're a
like
good-
as,
you're a good
as soon
guy.
as I said like short
You
dreads.
do it first.
As soon as I said like
You got it. I'll do it.
as soon as I said short dreads would be sick, the first thing you said was fucking trippy dreads. Like, no, I'm not doing that shit.
Dude, there was a time in
Oh,
my,
Like
yeah,
like
I'm
just
not
past your chin, like literally right here.
that's what he was gonna do, I thought.
Shoulders.
Because they
like
don't look bad, but it's been so long that good or bad, it's a thing. Like your hair
that. Yeah, yeah.
touches your fucking shaft.
Yeah, damn near. Yeah, right above
Like-
the pubes. Yeah.
That's the first thing I noticed in the shout out the fucking it's not a cipher, but it was all the homies that just did a song. I don't even know if it's gonna be released or not.
Did you get to hear the song?
Oh, you get to hear the songs? You talking about what we did over here?
Yeah, when it was a fucking gang of you.
Did you get to hear it?
No.
Shout out Subknockin',
You need to
aka
hear it.
Jacob.
Unless you guys like posted like a video or something where I heard it in the background. No, I didn't hear it. But like what I noticed in the photo was it was similar setup because your hair's getting so long and you're learning how to fucking wear hats and do other shit.
Yeah. It's not a hat, but yeah.
Well, yeah, but it was that. And it was just hair.
It's not a hat, but yeah.
I wish I could wear hats. I can't wear a hat like that, you know? Doesn't look right.
I mean, I'm basically saying you're like
Brown?
you just got that. No, like you and Greg just got like that much closer.
Yeah.
Because
for
Greg's
real.
hair has been that long forever.
And he likes whiskey. I like tequila,
Yeah.
you know?
I don't think you discriminate, but
I don't. Just did some of that. Yeah, whatever the hell that was.
yeah, you got it.
You got it, kid. Let me tell you.
You got it.
You got it.
So we've done this a lot since we've started.
Hold on.
But,
I never even got to do mine, but real quick.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about you, man. What you listen to? Christina Aguilera? Ooh. I would just listen to this on the way here, by the way.
Yeah. TLNT. Yeah. You know the system's corrupt. I keep the dime in my cup. I keep my head in a swivel. There's nobody to trust. I think it might be the drugs. They be packing the punch. I think it might be the drugs. They be packing the punch. Sorry, here I go again. I keep on coming back for more. Searching for a new way in, a second win, a secret door. Maybe I should take a fucking nap or a day to chill. Maybe I should roll a fucking blunt. Focus up for real. In and out the portal, dodging demons when they come through. All I needed was a voice, no convenience of a choice. Falling victim to the void, keeping my people employed. Staying mute to all the bullshit so we never get annoyed. Yo, hit him with a 1-2. Gotta have something to run to. I don't put my heart into this for the chump trains. Let it bleed, let's see what it contains. Let it out, let it hurt. Feed us some of that propane. Hope we don't show no shame. Grow a pair, don't let me complain. I don't wanna be no lame man. I just wanna be part of the game. Gotta be part of the fight. You and me ain't one and the same. We just the wrong and the right. Yin and
that was
yang, tongue and
mostly
pole,
different.
cousin effect. Down the pill, don't choke. With the respect, I'm calling collect. I'm not finna find a
like March
conflict. Cause I
Madness.
got a plan. None of y'all thinking in advance. All of
NBA
y'all
March.
top decking. Better reckon you got something clever to say. Better pray
Appalachian
for
State.
some cover your way. Better turn everything over today. Cause ain't true. All of y'all cray. Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Dónde está el rito? I feel all of my pressure when all of y'all put to be pushing Paquito. The Senate better pull a veto. Attitude better be finito. And the time to change for dying your time. Let it shift. Better be checking who you fucking with.
Disgusting.
It ain't no way around the system corrupt. I think I'm about to erupt. My people about to go nuts. I keep my head on the swivel and a bunch of them slugs. It ain't no handouts, give and get it straight out the mud. Cause it's a hustle every day, trying to get to the dollar. We in the first world country and we living in squalor. They want me paying for the school just to call me a scholar. But I still got a slave every day in the collar. Like what? Lost all my shit, I was in the vicinity. Flipping on tracks, trying to show my agility. Niggas is soft, let them show their fragility. I'm just looking for the peace and tranquility. Popping a pill and I'm feeling like silly me. Chopping it up like I'm feeling a Philly cheese. I'm at the top of my game cause I'm really me. You know the system's corrupt. I keep the dime in my cup. I keep my head in a swivel. There's nobody to trust. I think it might be the drugs.
I still
They be
think,
packing
like-
the punch. I think it might be the drugs. They be packing the punch.
Started something crazy, I'm in the making. Frankenstein vibes reporting live from the basement. What I'm thinking, I'm taking over planets for no reason. Cause the one that I've been stuck on trying to end me with the treason. I'm a paranoid fella, interstellar. Mind stay lost like I'm racing all the bets up. Self split, yeah, I never made up. Self split,
That's what I was
like,
saying,
yeah, I
like-
never make up.
On here?
My mind breaks down feeling
Say on here? Oh, with this? Oh,
imagination
this song?
runs
Oh,
wild
yeah.
without a
It was
fucking
great.
trace.
I mean, that's pretty much
Driving
what
me
it was.
insane, I smoke a
Y'all
blunt
just
to
came up
stay
with you on the
sane.
spot,
What's
you know?
up with
Do
the
it
other
in
side? 'Cause
fucking
lately we're just
suit
saying.
and suited and
I'm in
booted,
the cut
and
with
it's
a
just
blunt lit.
but do like the
focus up.
fucking
I'm
when
leaning
you're
over
done
talking
he
to my
steps off
conscious, what
and
it's
yeah.
up. I'm leaning over talking to my conscious, what it's up. I'm leaning over talking to my conscious, what it's up.
Serving composure, keep it too long on my holster. Running through sober, abundance of drugs on due doses. Cup full of roses, sweet teeth I sweep through emotions. And settle old scores with folklore's weak with sucrosis. Subtle but
insane,
slow
man.
fix,
He's
distant
insane,
but
man.
patient. I keep a diligent schedule, can't have a miscalculation. My math is standing on business, my witness stand isn't vacant. Writing verses on trial, then sent the file to the plaintiff. Why they always complaining? Let the hallway fall facing, applying pressure within, etc. Then call State Farm agents just to cash out insurance checks. Then the car playing stated, second guessing my sources, like I start statements faded. Paint a picture, true portrait. Colors I see get stuck in between like creasing new forces. Subtle seams I do course but my seamstress I speak to her when I see stress important. Keep a couple flows up my sleeve for preset performance.
You know the system's corrupt. I keep the dime in my cup. I keep my head in a swivel. There's nobody to trust. I think it might be the drugs. They be packing a punch. I think it might be the drugs. They be packing a punch.
Yeah. Absolute banger, that song.
That should be a fucking video.
Yeah, I agree.
100%.
I agree. The booth's giant, so we could set a camera up and everything, and all it is a shot of you doing your verse, a shot of you leaving, and the next person stepping up, and then a shot of them. You know what I mean? It's really
And we could all be in the booth at the same time too. Someone goes up.
You wouldn't even need to. It would just need to be the next person.
True that. Yeah.
Out of frame.
Either way. Yeah. And we have a bunch of B-side shots too. You know. B-roll. Yeah. B-side shots.
B-side
we have
shots.
A bunch of back
shots. We have a bunch of back shots.
We got a bunch of B-side shots at the venue B-side.
We were at B-side yesterday, giving back shots for free.
No, but our homies are there tonight. B-side, right?
B-side lounge.
Yeah.
Since that?
Make it quick. Number one.
Okay.
Yeah, I got number 1 and 3.
We got Newfangled by Type Foundry. This is probably my album of the year.
Oh, number 1. I have to go number 1. I thought you meant that.
Yeah. It came out in January, and it's still, dude.
And number 3.
Tanner made a funny comment, but like, dude, the song is so fucking sick.
I'm gonna put the camera on you two, and I'm gonna go take a pee.
Okay. I might play more than 5 seconds.
Please do. Yeah, it's the beginning, right? That's ethereal. That's cool.
Like, I'll let him say a couple things, then I'll cut it.
Right. Yeah, that's. Oh yeah.
Like he has another song in my top 5.
Send me that. I would that's cool.
That's
really
Newfangled by Type Foundry.
Oh, you sent me them.
Yeah.
You sent me that song, I think. Yeah.
Self-titled album. So the frontman from Gleamer that I've shown you before.
Yes.
He owns a studio in Colorado. And then this kid is from Arizona, and he went to Colorado.
Oh shit.
And recorded everything.
That's what's so dope. That's what's so
like,
dope about that.
So he did drums, guitar, bait, everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then, favorite album. It's tied with something else. Downward put out a new album.
That's cool. And he probably listens to his band, Gleamer.
He's
like, oh, dude, can I come record there? That's
like,
awesome. That's awesome.
Like some of the bands I've shown you have gone there. Like my birthday last year, we saw Modern Color.
Yeah.
He recorded Modern Color. Like, he's recorded Soul Blind.
Oh, Soul Blind too?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Done it up with the boys. But yeah, that I like, and dude, he has like 1,000 listeners. Like, his Bandcamp he has no merch. Like, to the point where I messaged him and I was like, this is sick. Like, I hope people learn it and you gig with it or like do something. Right. He just dropped 8 songs and it was like, cool. And they were all fucking sick.
And he has some, obviously has people listening to it and shit. Like,
yeah, like more than 2.
Right.
He definitely has listeners, but like,
that's awesome.
No one fucking knows who he is, and it's probably my favorite of the year. Number 2 is called Snail by a band called Waveform. It's pretty cool.
I've seen you post them a couple of times. I never listened to them though.
It's definitely like some
Waveworm?
Waveform. He doesn't own. He doesn't own.
Was that Waveworm?
He doesn't own the fucking genre, but like some Alex G type stuff.
Yeah.
Elliott Smith.
Kelpie G.
Folk, indie folk type of vibe, whatever the fuck it is. Little ketamine. Little Mouse vibes. And I feel like that's like Alex G too. You could tell the influence from Mouse, but it's still his own sound, which is cool. You know,
and then they're good with melodies. So just sorry.
That sounded like a Brad move a guitar. The fucking
I was just about to say that,
little
dude.
stroke, yeah.
That
A little vibrato.
Yeah. So they're
That's
pretty
awesome.
sick.
That is a total fucking Brad thing right there. Brah. Just like that.
But you'll start off a
Fucking
song like that.
compliment.
It's good.
Oh yeah. And then shout out the shirt. This song is called Lean.
Shout out.
Lean. Shout out Lean.
Can't see it on the camera, but he's got that pedophilia logo on the pocket.
Uh-oh.
That pedophilia pocket.
Hey.
That
It's a band called Word.
pedophilia.
It's a band called Word.
That could be the Uzumaki symbol from Naruto.
It could be, but it's not.
But it sure looks like the pedophilia.
So
But
my lawyer said I can't comment or speak on that matter at the moment.
you can speculate.
But this is a shoegaze band called Were. The song is called Lean.
I was saying, yeah.
That cover, if it looks familiar.
I've listened to their Purple and Black album.
This
I think
guy.
that you sent me. Yep, that one.
Song's called Lean. It's pretty cool.
Shoegaze, lean,
Promethazine and shoegaze.
fentanyl. Okay, it's good.
So that's pretty cool. And then number 4,
I just don't want the video.
we
You're
got
taking down.
we got Horse Jumper of Love off their new record.
Of course, yes,
Song called Were. Song called Word.
Song called Work.
Word.
Song called Word. And
But ain't work.
it's pretty sad.
Put him in a dart.
Like it feels like you'll yeah.
Last night we had a fight.
Okay.
Same way the entire way through.
Dude,
And-
that gave me like sorry to cut you off, Tan. That gave me like some like not Lonesome Crowd West, the blue album of Modest Smiles vibes. What is that?
Long Drive?
Long Drive. That gave me some of those like talk about the sunset vibes right there.
So the vibes it gave me was at some point in the song, there's instructions in the lyrics on how to slit your wrist the long way, not this way.
When you pointed at the bend of your arm,
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
you said at some point they say, okay, so this is where you put the needle. And
So what you do is
I think
cut it
coincides. You know,
cut it
but
this way.
they
and then
correlate.
what you can do is you can get in there and you can grab those veins.
Yeah.
Make sure that you're really getting them. Stuff like that. You
Well,
wanna
where's
go-
the rubber band at?
and
Because
then
you don't need it.
no,
You're not going to need that.
if you want it more.
The more you know.
The rubber band's going to stop it.
And then if we're
I gotta
not,
pee. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I have to pee.
wait 30 seconds.
Can you wait 30 seconds?
Yeah, because we're not going to do repeats, so I'm going to skip my 5 and go to 6. It's called Bored by Downward. I'll play some and you can go.
Are you going to be able to squeeze your fat ass behind me?
I've got a pretty fat ass. I don't know. Oh, that was.
What's that song called?
Yeah, what's this song called and by who? It's cool.
It's called Bored by Downward, and I have it on wax, have it on vinyl.
Oh, Sam.
Yeah.
I've heard that.
They put out a new record, and that's what's tied for album of the year between the first song and then
The
that
Ty
record that
Foundry
came
and
out. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool
yeah.
stuff.
How bad do you have to pee?
Super bad. Give me about.
I mean, you can go.
Give me about 10 minutes.
Danny's urethra is inflamed.
Okay.
Foreskin.
Just make sure you close the door actually when you walk out of here because you never close doors. Brad,
Hey,
I have a question for you.
what's up?
Danny? Get back here and close the fucking door, dude.
Danny did not close the door, by the way. I hope my eyes aren't cross-eyed.
Okay. We need some of the cool air in here. The very first thing. Okay, first of all, you take a shower at night or do you take a shower in the morning?
Shower at night.
Okay.
I will shower in the middle of the day.
No, that's fine. I'm just saying,
yeah.
Is it morning or night?
It's at night.
Most of the time it's at night. Okay.
Right.
Because you want to climb into bed clean.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you? When you get out of the shower, you're getting ready to go somewhere.
Right.
You have to get dressed.
Yeah.
First thing you're putting on.
Socks.
The first thing you put on is socks.
Because of my toenails. Socks.
Because your toenails, why?
Because of the fungi toenails that I have.
You don't want to look at them?
I don't want to put my underwear on and have my feet go through the underwear and rub up against the nail. And then I put the underwear
that got
against my shit.
Rubbed against your infected toe.
If anything is on there that can jump off like that, I'll have them next to me. I'm not walking around my fucking room.
You ever thought of fixing something about the toes?
Yeah. No, I had to keep rescheduling, but they're gonna take them off.
Okay.
Yeah.
They got the doors open.
Yeah, you left it open.
No, but if that wasn't a thing, it's underwear.
Okay.
Because if I have to fucking make a beeline or do something,
I mean, it makes a lot
underwear.
of sense to cover up the most important thing.
But like if I shower and since my sister is back, I'll bring whatever I'm wearing into the bathroom, and I won't walk out with a towel or do whatever. So,
even though all you have to do is turn the corner. Okay. Yeah, mine would be underwear, right? Okay, so you put socks on, and then I assume you put
and then immediately put on underwear.
Okay.
I don't wait.
But what's after that though?
Wait. You put on socks first?
Yeah, because apparently his
toenails
toes are gross.
Do you get like
I got
pedicures, manicures?
No, I got the fucking.
No, but your brother does.
My brother does.
I got the Joey Diaz. I got the fungi toe.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Sorry,
and I was telling him
so
if it's.
Are you a fun guy too, or?
I'm pretty fun, but no, if it's barefoot going through the fucking underwear.
Is there a little mushroom going, or?
A little bit.
That was just to keep everybody with us while Danny was gone. All right.
I'm back.
So Danny's back, and I'm gonna go ahead and, even though these are all the same as they were when me and Brad just did it a week ago,
pick different ones. Bring it back.
Do 6 through 11.
Okay.
I just picked random. Yeah, I went 1 through 89.
Okay. Then we'll go "Runner Up" by Arden.
Ooh.
It's a really good song. Very good one. What else we got here?
Danny's face was like, yeah, it's good.
We got "Dangerous" by Quail P.
Gotta change my pants, dude.
He's been in a couple of these top 5s that we've done.
Who's this?
Quail P.
Oh, yeah, that dude's good. Got a voice.
Good stuff. You know what I mean? Kind of. A lot of these songs really call me out, to be honest with you, but it's fine. We got "Snooze" by SZA. It's a good one. We got "6 Feet" by Madrigo. Really good one.
Madrigo.
And then we don't have to play it if you don't want to. Bring that up on your phone again. Go to the very bottom, because these playlists have a last song. So it's still heavy in your rotation, but just lightest in your rotation.
You want to know what mine is, since I'm already here?
Yeah.
You ever heard that one before?
So
Can't get copyrighted for this one, dude.
Knock it out, dude. Just gotta prove it.
It's a good one.
So I'm gonna do my second lowest because my lowest is a Kenny Mason song. So I'm gonna do the
A
second
Kenny
one.
Mean song.
Kenny, yeah.
Kenny Mean.
A Marilyn Manson song. All right. This is Wale the Sage. Born to Crash.
Yep, got that on here. Great song. Great song.
So I have
Whoa.
so I have
going on?
whir, waveform, and downward, and all of them down here too. So the only one that's not them, a song called "Can't Believe" by Tony Molina.
Can't believe.
Can't believe.
Ooh.
It's only a minute long.
That's all you need, man.
Yeah, cool.
All it needs a minute.
Cool little song.
Okay. How about this? Oh, I forgot to change the camera. Sorry, guys. How about this? How about we go to our like songs and we do the last like couple that we added.
The most recent.
Yeah, that are good ones that we just added. I'm gonna go first because this song's really good. I've been playing it every day when I'm in the car. It's called Gilligan by YTK.
Body and soul, probably fold. If you would experience stories I told, way out there late like I've been here before. It was San Jose for 9 days I flew. Yeah, you always have a number, but
Where's the one part of the verse that's insane?
so I just hate the situation. I don't really hate you, and I don't even do it written. I'm never getting a Mac feature. High school Super Bowl like Pat Bleachers. Thought a nigga never learned like bad teacher. Told me get it by the dozen, but he rat cheaper. See her, I'ma eat it from the back like my feet. Okay, shorty mad fire. She call that fever. Billy.
Yeah, really good.
I'm not gonna play it. You can go next. We know what's on here. Terrorist threats.
Dude, that's on
Seriously?
mine too.
Yeah. Absol, Danny Brown.
Because I just got Spotify, so I'm still going through all the music I
Yeah,
love
trying to add
that I had on my YouTube
right.
playlist. This one I'm gonna do. This is a band I got into a couple months ago. They're pretty sweet. Pinback. I think Brad definitely knows about him. Christian knows about him. Nate knows about him.
Can I guess?
What song? Yeah. Guess what song?
Tripoli.
No, it's a great song. This is a little bit of deep cut. Maybe it might be a deep cut. It's off like their
Thank you.
98 album, but it's
Thanks.
called Shag.
Bless you.
Yeah, salud.
Thanks. Ooh, I like that a lot.
Pinback is sick.
Yeah, they're
What is
really
that?
cool. They're called Pinback.
What's the song?
Shag. Super cool. Just a little. Yeah, super cool band, man.
They're self-titled, and then
They have a lot of
the
really
album
good
called
music.
Blue Screen Life is pretty sick. But Pinback, that's self-titled, but that song is off of. No, Pinback's cool.
I listened to the first 3 albums in full. I gotta still check out. I think I had 2 or 3 more to check out for them, like in the 2000s. But yeah, they're really cool, man.
And they just played recently too. They were in Cleveland a couple
Oh,
years
for
ago.
real?
So the most recent that I've added,
I know they had a resurgence, but yeah.
the band is called At. It's the at symbol, and then the song is My Garden. So we'll see.
How'd they pull that off? Just to add some.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I like that though.
That's awesome. Just like, hey, fuck it. Rat.
Inside, I miss it when it's gone.
You know what that sounds like, Brad? That sounds.
That's cool.
I don't know if it's cool. That sounds. See, now that sounds like.
Imagination.
That
man.
sounds like.
Cover's sick though.
Send me that. I like that. I might have to chippity chop that.
Yeah.
That sounds like you grew up in a cult, and that's what they were singing in the church.
Okay, this is
cult that he grew up in.
the next one.
You think that, or do you know that? Because I think
This is 22
Does that
degree.
not sound exactly like that?
Fine, I
a
get.
little culty, but that's
Let
some
the
of
record
best
show.
music, man.
Let the record show. I get one redo. Library on Shuffle by a band called 22 Degree Halo. There we go.
Brad with the deep cuts, dog. Always. Chat.
It still sounds like I'm in a call. Take all your money and give it to Phil. Yeah.
He's a good guy.
He'll fuck your mom, but don't tell your dad.
Okay, so what I wanted to do, we haven't done it in a while, and I wanted Danny to be the one that reads the first one.
Let the record show Tanner hit record.
But we always do love to go to Yahoo, just like our teacher used to do, and just read off.
What teacher did that?
Ciolik.
Oh, I never had Ciolik. You just call me Coolio.
Shout out to CO. Shout out to CO.
Every day until from when I started going to high school until I graduated, he went Coolio.
Yeah.
Every time I passed by, he would say it twice. Go Coolio.
I mean, how much better of a nickname can you get?
It's the best.
I was about to say, I thought you were complaining about it.
No, it was awesome, dude. He had delay on it too. It was awesome.
He had reverb, echo, Coolio. And in the back of his head, it was just.
So.
That was going to be something way worse than that.
So anything you see here, anything that seems interesting that you just want to, we can dive into.
Well,
here.
you got to remember, I'm partially blind, so I can barely. Okay, I see. That looks like some Millie Bobby Brown cheeks. Something about 52 pets. I don't know about that. Something about Trump and.
The one on the bottom left is
I can't read
dumb
any of
enough.
that. You got to read it for me.
O.J. Simpson's estate rejects Kim Kardashian's bid to buy her late father's Bible.
Okay. Excuse me?
So O.J. died, and in his estate.
My laptop's not having
Wait,
fun.
O.J. Simpson died?
Yeah.
No, did he really?
Yeah.
Recently?
Okay, Brad, go ahead.
So O.J. Simpson's estate isn't making any exceptions. Kim Kardashian attempted to privately purchase a Bible that was gifted to the now deceased former NFL player, Robert Kardashian Sr., executor Malcolm. The amount is why I had no choice. Why would I spend $15,000 of estate money? It was under contract with the court to be auctioned. So she tried buying it privately. It was a gift from OJ.
It was her dad's
It was a
Bible.
gift from her dad to OJ.
Yeah, her dad's the one that died.
Well,
Right.
they're both dead.
Oh, okay.
Is O.J. Simpson actually dead?
It just said, yeah, recently deceased.
I thought it meant her dad.
I'm pretty sure it was like big news that he
That was
died.
sad because he was such a good guy.
Yeah, he did. He died last April.
Oh, he did? Damn.
Yeah. So it was a gift from her dad to OJ. OJ died. It's his estate. And it said that the Bible was supposed to go to auction.
Right.
But she, or like a court sanctioned auction, she tried buying it anyways. He was like, no.
That sounds like
Whoever's
great
in
normal thing for
control
her
of
to
the
do.
estate, it's like, can I buy my dad's Bible? Like,
Why do they want it? Why does his estate want it?
That's a good question. I mean,
But honestly, this doesn't deserve any more of our time.
yeah.
no,
for
but like
real.
it was pretty ridiculous.
Shout out Kim Kardashian.
So,
Greatest comeback of all time.
All you got to know is they said no.
She got coming
She got
back.
covered
right?
back.
Yeah.
Didn't she in that video?
So all you got to know, it was her dad's Bible. She can't get it, and they denied a $15,000 payment for a Bible.
Yeah, that's wild. They should have
Oh, it
like
was-
rights to that.
She offered $15,000.
And they said,
What's in there, dude? Is it carved out and there's a brick of cocaine in there or something?
no, I'm sure like 2% of it, maybe more, but like it
Is
has
milk?
to be like, this is like something actually personal for my dad that's left. And because it was a gift to him, now it's like, okay, well.
And she has probably $1 gazillion.
Well,
so
and
probably
it's
nothing.
And it's
double
on here,
whammy.
and it's on here because people think that people care about the.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and
Kardashians.
it
And
was.
people do care about this stuff too.
Yeah.
You gotta
And it-
remember
and
that.
it
People
was-
really care about it.
And it was his that he gifted to him, so it's fucking double whammy. Like it's her dad's thing.
Right,
and
right.
it's
So see
fucking
now,
Double-edged
Glove
sword.
didn't fit.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what
a
I mean?
double-edged sword for sure.
now if I was looking at this page, right? Let me go ahead and do that real quick.
I just see a bunny walking.
I was gonna
It's a
say,
pretty cute
if
bunny,
I
dude.
was looking at this is what I would want to look at right here. Is this robot bunny? because it looks
it's
like
a robot.
You
looks like I need one.
You just got like
It looks like I'm
5
gonna-
viruses.
That looks like Hitler's
you just
perfect
got
child
5
right there.
viruses.
Now this looks like Brad, exactly like him.
Listen, that's fine. Like, you know there's sugar-free Reese's Cups in all those eggs. I hope you know that. It's fucking Russell Stevens. Sugar-free Twix. It tastes like cardboard.
So where's the robot bunny and how do I get it?
Well, what you got was
Meet
5.
the hopping bunny pal.
You got 5 viruses.
That's a robot. That's a robot. Wow.
Because you're gonna
It looks real as fuck, dude.
yeah, but then you're gonna buy one of these. And
Is it
then,
fluffy?
And then you're gonna see random charges to your Huntington account.
Oh my god, look at this. I thought it said fentanyl. It says fanyl.
You just selling fentanyl out of the house.
Dude, it doesn't even look like it's real.
They don't even own
This
their,
looks like a fake news page. What?
dude. They don't even own
Is that
their,
how much I'm not on the news pages that it looks fake?
We can
This
still
can't be real.
we can still talk about it, but back out of it, man. You know what that reminds me of? Have you guys been on?
Get out of there right now, dude.
Have you guys?
I'm getting scared.
When's the last time you were on YouTube? Like YouTube, looking
Every
something
day.
up. Okay.
I'm on YouTube every day. Yeah.
Have you gotten that ad? It's the same thing, but it's a dog. Have you gotten that ad?
Nope.
Like, this is a perfect dog, but it looks like a Steve Brule commercial. But it's with a robotic thing like that,
And it's with the AI
and it looks
Temu
like
voice.
it looks like a golden doodle, but like a puppy.
You talking about Squables?
No,
Steve Brule,
that show,
Squables?
yeah, but it's like grainy and like kind of shitty, but it's a real ad, and it's like that bunny, but it's a dog.
I don't see that.
I'm like,
Haven't
that's
seen it.
fake as fuck. Like, as soon as I saw that,
Yeah, like look at that ad for it. Like there's no way that you're gonna get that and it's gonna look like that.
like as soon as I see that picture, those two are not correlated. Like a neck heater and massager next to a fucking realistic animatronic fucking bunny.
Oh,
It's not even there anymore.
okay. Here's a good one, Brad.
NASA astronauts return home. Okay, just click on it while I'm reading it. NASA astronauts return home after major delay. Just click the pedal off and your fucking pedal change. It's fine. I couldn't read the rest because you scrolled down.
Dude.
Give him a second.
Their
man.
extended stay could
Give him
have
time.
health consequences. Tanner, I want you to tote the line for a second. Okay? So I want you to believe 30% of what we've been told our entire lives.
Go ahead.
Okay.
So
ahead.
grasp the line.
Go ahead.
Living in zero gravity in the space station in the orbit of the Earth, do you agree that if those conditions are real and they're there for a while, that they could have health consequences? Because if it's bullshit, what they're not going to do is make them pretend and then get them sick. Like if they're like,
Yeah. Yep.
so if it is real, you're like, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. You can go back to your fucking bullshit, but yeah.
Go back to your dumbass ideologies, dude.
No, listen, we're all
Can't even say the word.
no, like we're
fine.
all stupid, and that's fine. But like,
Fucking goddamn
I
it.
was about to stupid.
I don't know. Like, I think there is a sun. I just don't know what it is. But I think it's a thing.
Yeah, I think
I don't
there's
know.
fire there. Fire to the flames.
When did I ever say there wasn't a fucking sun?
Danny, you better fucking back me up on this
I
because
got
I've
you,
never
man.
forgotten
I
this.
got you.
I said there wasn't a fucking
Dude,
sun.
The funniest
No,
thing.
but the funniest thing you've ever said.
I said it's probably not 93 million fucking miles away like
No.
we're told like we're
I
told it is.
no, I know that. Okay, I know you said that, but you told me once. You're like, is there really a difference between the sun and the moon?
I said that they
And
look
I'm
like
like-
they're the same size.
That's exactly what you said. You said
They're
you ever,
not.
You ever look at them when they're in the sky, and how the dot of the sun is the same size as the dot of the moon, and I'm like,
The moon rotates around the Earth. The sun is way
a
farther back.
blood moon is the size of like a $50 in the sky.
It's
It's
like-
like this big in
It's
the
like
sky.
Andre the Giant standing 20 feet away from you, and then Brad standing 10 feet away from you. They look like the same
It's like
size.
it's like here, like anytime I watch like not Neil deGrasse Tyson, but like any fucking math video like that, where they're like, and then they made this
Science.
equation, and then they show you the equation, and you're like, oh, like I
yeah,
really
no,
don't know.
like damn, I'm
Like,
dumb as shit.
we are really dumb because they found out in like the 18th century, like, how do we know how much something weighs? By staring at it in April, and they like figured it out.
And I think that's
like,
a part. And I think that's a part of it too. Is we don't know, but some people know that shit. So it's like you don't believe it until you meet someone, which I haven't met someone like a rocket scientist that knows those equations.
It's
and knows
like-
and once
You're
you
not
meet
gonna-
someone, that would probably.
You won't.
I'm sure I will.
No,
I'm sure we all will meet someone that knows something like that in
Nah,
lifetimes.
you won't.
It'd be like anything, dude. It'd be like someone coming up to you and like you say you detail cars, and they just think about it one way. They're like, oh, they probably just vacuum it, and you're like, no.
There's pre-correctors, PPFs.
Like,
There's yeah.
There's steamers. There's the whole thing. Or
PSPs.
Like, or like you making the crates. When you used to make the crates and the pallets, I'm sure one of those planks of wood had a stamp from a country or a different state, and they're like, wow, these fucking things come from Tennessee. And they're like, nope, Ohio. Come from Ohio. But they don't know that because they don't have your job. It's just the fucking upper echelon shit where they're like, no. So this is string theory. And everyone's like, oh, I just want to buy eggs. Like, I can't comprehend that. Like,
You're
Exactly.
and if it's hard to comprehend, it's hard to connect to it and like find common ground. So then
Right,
you're
and
like,
belief in it.
I don't know. And then
Right.
because you can do either, you can blindly believe it and just trust people,
Right.
or you can be like, but I don't know. Like,
And that's funny because that's a lot of information. It's just you just trust it.
and
you
I
know?
and I'm
Especially
only
growing up when
I'm
we were in
only
school.
busting your balls because I feel that way about some stuff. But like some stuff that we talk about, you're like, but is it? And I'm like, I don't.
Which is a valid point too. It's like you should question everything. You know?
You should question it. You know,
You're never gonna meet an astronaut.
that's fine.
Buzz Aldrin, R.I.P.
You won't.
Definitely not Buzz Aldrin. No, he died like 94.
Okay, but besides the one that blew up, shout out to that. That was sick. Shout out to that. When they did launch those and they went up, they fucking went somewhere. The ones that didn't explode, they went somewhere.
Wait, who launched what?
Like the last time they were sent, like they filmed it and they were sent like into space.
Oh
They're
yeah,
like, T-minus,
in Florida. Yeah.
sorry, I gotta do the thing. T-minus. Oh, that's not it. No, it's a T-minus 5, 4, 3, and then lift up, and it goes up. It went somewhere because the fucking crazy people back then would be like, "Oh, it's live streaming. Oh, they're doing it this day. Let me go there, and I'm gonna film it on my personal camera." And then I'm going to stay in a hotel somewhere.
That's like
And
20 pounds.
And I'm going to see if it comes back. There's never films of it coming back.
Right.
There's never, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's been the Alex Jones type people forever. And, like, and they write books. And then they make really cool documentaries like fucking, what was it, Zeitgeist? That was on Netflix for a while.
Oh, yeah.
They make that shit. But it's like, I think there's something. Like I don't think what we're looking at is manufactured. I don't think it's fake. Like when I look up, I don't think the stars are fake. Whatever that is, we might not actually know what the fuck it is, but I don't think it's fake.
Yeah, likewise.
But
Like-
why are you saying that though? Are you saying that I think it's fake?
I
Because I don't fucking think it's fake either, dude. I don't think it's fake. I don't think it's Truman Show shit.
I think this is we're breaking ground because I kind of did. Like I
No,
kind of thought I kind of thought
You definitely did.
I thought it was that because I didn't think you were like leaning into it to be a joke.
No, the only point I've ever made about stars or anything like that are when we zoom in on them really super hard, it looks like a fucking like water, like you're underneath water. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I've ever said. I've never said that it's fake, that it's a fucking backdrop. I don't think it's a.
Well,
aren't stars just like dead planets or dead whatever? They're,
Don't ask me that fucking question.
That's
I
when
mean,
it
I'm
gets
asking
into the
both of
weeds.
you. I'm not fucking trying to, you know.
I don't know.
You don't know,
shit.
and he doesn't know, and I
Exactly.
don't know, and no one really knows.
I don't know, and that's
my
what
problem.
That's what I was saying.
For real.
Like,
Nobody
because-
really knows.
Because then you ask that question, then it's like,
Nobody knows.
it's like they have really good guesses. They have really good guesses. But what it actually is really fucked up. and we can't comprehend it because it's light years away. So if it's 4 billion years ago, we're looking at the past. And most people go like, yeah, I'll get Camel Lights.
I'm going forward. I don't look at the past. I go forward.
You got your ID? Dude, I'm fucking 28. I can get Bud Light Platinum. Like,
look at the ass, not the
yeah.
past.
So like, you hear that and you immediately shut off. You're like,
laughs,
I don't fucking know what to do with that. Like, imagine if you could see LA from here, and they're 3 hours behind us.
It's burning,
and you're just looking at the past. You're looking at 5 o'clock, but it's 8 o'clock. It's supposed to be like that.
But
like
that's a whole different thing because that's just time.
And that's moving.
That's a whole. You're bringing a whole different.
And that's moving at the speed of light. It takes billions of years to get there.
Yeah,
we can see it. Supposedly, and I'll lean his way, because of the light. The reason we can see it in the first place, that light, because of how shitty we can see it.
Yeah.
Is determining how far away it is.
Right.
So like if we have to whatever, like if they're like we had to zoom in 7,200 magnification, they're like, okay, so that means distance wise, if you magnify it 7,200 times,
under scale,
like,
and they're like, okay,
like,
yeah.
So they're like, that's what that is. Like apparently they send, satellites and do all that shit. Like they've been to other planets. They know they're telling us that like Jupiter is like gas. Like if you fell into Neptune, you would die immediately. Like
right, we know that shit since we were kids. We knew fucking Jupiter was gas when we were in 3rd grade.
And like I bring it up because like I also think
That's what
some of the Mars stuff. There we go.
Now this is my top one, dude. This should have been all our top ones. He turns on the dude. That was amazing.
All right, sorry. I just had to do that. And you said Jupiter right before I played it too. That's good. Also,
like I think the information they're giving us isn't like, hey, you have to tell them Jupiter full of gas. Here are the photos you're going to use. Because what I've seen from like Tasha's podcast and like other podcasts, obviously it's like public forum and like everyone can watch that shit. But a lot of them like regurgitate what like Rogan's been saying for years, and they're like, what really goes on and like whatever is below the fucking powers that be that actually control everything.
Yeah,
they're like the people in the fucking CIA and the government and like all this shit.
The power within.
They're just fucking people. And like even people you love, you can't trust. Like
exactly.
Try telling someone a secret. If I told you something, Tanner would know in 2 days. It's fine, but he would know in 2 days.
Yeah.
Like he would just know. So he's like, it's just Rogan said it back in like 2006. He's like, I think people are just really fucking dumb.
Yeah.
In all walks of life. Like so I don't think like they're looking at something.
No matter how smart you are as dumb.
Like you might not believe what they're saying, but it's like it's like the best of the best being like, okay, I'm not gonna jack off. I'm only gonna eat tofu, and I'm gonna fucking figure this out. Like Neil deGrasse Tyson said, he doesn't.
Is that your like New Year's resolution?
Well, like jacking off and eating tofu is gonna turn you into a woman. You will grow tits.
Because Neil deGrasse Tyson said he's
no
like,
tea at all, dude.
Because Neil deGrasse Tyson, he smoked weed before, but he's like, he's hit a pipe here or there. But he said when he would do anything work-wise, he wouldn't even like drink wine. Like he wouldn't do anything. He's like, everyone said like, why don't you try like mushrooms and like figuring this shit out? And he's like,
I need focus.
And then he said that. Then he said that shit where he's like, there's so much that goes on between your brain and your eye that I don't want to fuck with that.
Well, pretty much what we're talking about is ignorance is bliss. You know, you don't understand something till you do, and that's like we don't understand what some people in those fields do understand to their extent.
He basically said
not
like
understanding the fullest.
He basically said them like back engineering like how we fucking probably exist and like how we developed and all that shit. And he's like, we barely work. He's like, you could have just like a chromosome there,
Well,
a proton there, and he's like, and we're not people.
well, and you
Right,
So he's like,
right.
so he's like, I don't want to.
Slightly
Even
race.
if it's like naturally occurring, he's like, why would I alter that when it's crazy enough what's going on? Like, I'm super smart and I get it, but but you don't. Like,
Right.
well, and you're talking about people knowing things that we don't, and that we're, but there's things that they think they know that they actually admit that they still don't know. I just watched this video. This guy, it's a professor for quantum mechanics, and he's like, all right, we're going to start doing this, and you're going to know just as little about this when we finish it as when we started. And he's like, I know nothing, and you know nothing, and you're not going to know anything.
And that's honestly
And-
good advice because, I mean, he probably studied that shit for years and it's still like, what the fuck?
That's scary, though. Why are you a professor that's teaching people that if you don't know and nobody knows, and they're not going to know even when after you're done teaching them, and you're still not going to know either?
Maybe he's just the one bad
like
professor.
only-
You clicked
He's like,
on it.
I'm dumb.
He's like, I'm retarded.
You
I'm
took this
kind of
class.
drunk.
but like the only thing that's fucked up is like when we were in school and I took those classes on the fucking base high school level. The kind of complex, simple shit started to make more sense as you fucking learned it. When they found out, like, how much does a can of Coke weigh just knowing it's full and based on the dimensions, and you fucking do the equation and then you fucking test it and it's right. And you're like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, that
Like,
was
how did they do that in the 1800s? Like, that's crazy. Like, or like 17 or 1600s when Newton fucking started all that shit. It's like he fucking like
And I was like, I'm going to Polaris, dude. I don't understand.
yeah,
this.
and like I was telling Tanner, like imagine all the people back then that like didn't eat, didn't drink water, like all fucked up, like smelled like shit, but like they were smart. There were smart people then too. They
Right.
figured that shit out, and they're
They
just
knew how
sitting
to-
there,
yeah.
sitting there with a fucking feather by a candle, and they're like, how much does this basket of potatoes weigh? I'm gonna fucking figure it out. And he spent 7 years figuring it out, and he fucked his cousin and did other shit.
Yeah, and
but
they
then he figured it out.
And they fart, and it smells like onions.
And then it's 1984,
They
and
were
they make
poets like an Allen.
and they make a fucking portable calculator, and you can do the same shit, and you're like, oh, it's right. But how did he fucking learn it then? So it's like,
But you can make a shoe?
do I think that's Jupiter? I think so. Like,
Yeah, right.
you have a computer in
real,
your
man.
pocket, but we can't take a photo of something over there. Like, I
Yeah.
think we can.
we can't, though.
I don't think we can go there, but I think we can take photos,
We haven't.
right?
But we
But I
haven't.
think we can, though.
But we haven't.
Like, Dana White said years ago when UFC first went to Japan, and like it was like single digits 2000s.
What does this have to
2000
do with taking pictures of the Saturn?
No, like 2002, 2003. They were already doing like Apple Pay, like the Nokias and the brick phones. Then
Yeah.
it's like they were already paying for shit like that.
And now
phones.
they're fucking beep.
So that's just a continent country difference 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So the smartest people in Japan, but they were hiding from their people 20 years ago. It's probably fucking stupid. Like, so
Yeah.
give them another 3 decades and they're doing crazy shit.
And that's been going on for thousands of years with human race.
And everywhere. Like, why I talk shit about, I make a lot of Temu jokes at work. I'm like, yeah, I just got perk 30s off of Temu. Like,
You ever buy condoms off Temu?
no.
Don't
I
recommend.
haven't bought anything off of Temu.
Don't recommend.
But like I'd make those jokes, but like, dude, it's just Chinese wholesale. Like they capitalized on that. I didn't like TikTok because China owned TikTok for a second. And it takes everything. Our country takes all the same shit.
Right.
But China would have like your haptics, your face ID, your thumbprint, like everything. Like they're doing some crazy shit. So I want to think like the moon is there, but I also don't think we went, and I also don't think we went to Mars. But I think half of the shit is like, yeah, Yeah, I think so.
Nobody's been there. No one's taking a picture, and Brad's like, "Yeah,
Like the
I
space
think
station.
so."
Well, that's the thing. There is photos.
The space station, probably, yeah, sure. They're fucking sitting up there in fucking orbit and can't go any further than where they're at, and they're all fucking dying up there.
want to
and they
know
shouldn't be up there.
why. I want to know why they would just make it up. And I get the part of the why would be to compete with other nations, but that means someone's been there. You're saying that that's not even part of it.
No, it's all. Have you ever watched the videos when they fucking go, we can zoom all the way in and fucking show you where you're, and zoom all the way out. Sorry, zoom all the way out and show you how small you are and how you're literally nothing and you don't matter and that you're this. And you're a little tiny piece of dust in the fucking infinite.
Yeah. Well,
it's to make you think that you don't fucking matter, dude, and that you aren't, that you can't, that you can't pick up this building with your brain and stuff. Like, I feel like we probably actually can do crazy ass Harry Potter fucking shit, and we can't because we're so dumbed down.
So you're saying you think you're a wizard and
Me?
you're being held?
I'm thinking we all are, not just me. I believe
a part of that in the sense that we definitely.
You kind of do, though.
I just looked bald when I did that.
No, when you did that, there was one strand that fell down.
No, I believe that we're definitely being held back from getting to our full potential of our brain capacity. I mean, that's proven. That's a proven thing. We can only access like fucking what 5% of our brain.
It matters if you've been told for all of human existence that we're small and we don't matter and that we're this and that we're a tiny fucking speck of dust.
But I don't think it's that black and white. I don't think it's like people have always just been saying that. There's other people that have been saying that there's so many voices to it. I don't think there's just been one side.
I mean, that's religion.
There's one
like
side
people
that's been
for
saying
years.
that.
People for years everywhere. That's why like so many things align, and it's so funny because none of us. I don't think any of us are atheist.
No,
we're agnostic. We're like there's fucking something, but
Dr.
don't ask me what it is.
Dr. Pepper.
Agnostic.
Yeah, but
I only
like
drink Dr. Pepper.
When people are like sacrilegious or like you talk to someone that's Baptist and then you introduce them to like a Jew or a Buddhist or someone that's Hindu, and they're like, that's bullshit. It's like, but that's what they found out.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's what they ate. That's what they got sick on. That's what they tripped on.
That's what they healed on.
That's what killed their kids. That's what saved their kids.
Mm-hmm.
They think it's someone with 17 arms. Okay? Like,
yeah.
Like, and yours has daddy issues. Like, cool. Like, that's fine. Like, my dad sucks, and like apparently I have to die.
Yeah.
Like yeah, they just fucking tried to figure it out. But what I was saying to him about the like, there's people everywhere, and like you're alive because you didn't die before. Dude, if you weren't royalty, or like did something, like you were like a blacksmith, or you fucking cooked for royalty, or did something.
Count Chocula.
You couldn't read. You couldn't write.
It's
you
racist.
Probably died. And when you went to church, because everybody did, it was those people that could translate what was written, and they fucking that's how you learned things.
Through in a sense of spoken word.
You weren't going to school. You weren't fucking taking tests. You weren't doing that.
Right.
Like you were trying to fucking live. Because if you lived in Appalachia in 1280, you could die any day.
Right.
Like, so you were trying to live, you were trying to learn things, and they said like a person in a canoe takes the sun at sunset and comes back later with the moon, and you're like, all right, it happens every night. And then when it storms really bad, like the gods are mad, and they're like, for sure, dude. Like
they're pissed.
God's beating his wife.
Like
God's pissing on you.
We did not like when we went to that village. We did not and pillage like all those people. Like we didn't do that, and they were mad. They're pissed. So when we go back, we have to the entire time. Like, and then they did it, and then
conquistadors.
and then summer happened, and then there wasn't a thunderstorm, and they're like, "See, we got to keep doing this. We got to keep doing this." Like, and then just fast forward 600 years,
it worked,
and give them an iPhone.
This is how we do it.
And they're like, dude, I don't even know if her ass is real. Like, this is bullshit. Like,
yeah, fast forward.
So it's like,
Bro,
I think we're also victims of like your bubble, like, because we all see things differently, okay, and it's how you see it.
right.
Like I'm wearing glasses, so I'm just gonna see shit different than you, no matter what.
Yeah.
Then taking your life experience and everything else, and the fucking certain things happen, and you're just gonna see things differently. Like,
I wish, dude.
I'll admit it. We were playing catch in the parking lot. I think it was last summer, maybe.
You dropped
And
the ball.
no. We spread out, and you ran to my car. And you know what? I panicked. I locked my car as soon as you went by my car. I locked my car.
You're letting everybody know you're racist right now? Is that what's happening? What's going on?
No, dude. It's just like, like you look at frogs a certain way because of how you live your life. And like, there's something deep in me that's like, I have to make
Those
sure
are big
that
frogs, by the way.
my stuff is safe.
Brad, you would definitely like a car if you saw those frogs in El Salvador. You'd be locking every car.
And you know what?
They're turning the frogs gay.
And if you lived my life,
Those frogs were
you would lock your car in Berea, okay? Like you just would. Like, doesn't matter where you go. Like,
Hate to break it to you, Brad. No one wants to take your car.
no one wants the bar.
no one wants your Mercury Sable.
I didn't even fumble my words or anything. I just and you tried.
Did you hear this guy?
Hey,
He just did it again.
hey.
I think you did. You said
I didn't though, dude.
I think you did. Run it back.
You're an idiot.
Bring it back.
We need to wrap it up. We're at like 2 hours.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I don't want to get pregnant.
Yeah.
Too late.
Right, guys? 'Cause
Yeah.
of gay.
Hey,
Yeah.
so let's get before we get off. Thanks for stopping in for episode number 33. It's been a fun time. I told Tanner about it before we started. I wanted it to be maybe a little longer than we expected. We got the boy in here, you know what I mean?
Nice
This
and long.
is roots run deep in the metro parks. But no, it was fun. There was only one new sound that I didn't play.
Thank you guys for those
tonight.
sounds too. That was
We
nice.
made 8 sounds just for you.
Just for you, yeah.
That's how you do it, man.
And this is the only one that we didn't. So I'm going to play it, and then it's going to go straight into the outro, and we will be done.
Wait. before
No,
that.
it's not going to go straight into the outro either. But go ahead and play it.
No,
or you can
play
wait.
it after. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So first of all, we need to get Danny's final thoughts. And then
Thoughts?
yeah, your final thoughts. Just they could be generic. They could be about the podcast. They could be about life. They could be about your
Like
day. They could be
generic-
about
generic as in, like-
anything at all. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Take a fucking second and take a gander, because that's what life's about. What life is really about is the
Taking
gander.
a gander. It's all
And
about the gander.
It's all about the gander.
Wait,
so
hold on.
It's all about-
Wait.
so. Okay.
There you go.
And there we go. And Brad, so what we'll do is, so you get a nice good fucking figure it out. Figure it out.
Figure it out. I'm retarded shit. Well, thank
Brad,
you for having me.
shut up.
Yeah.
Brad, take a sip, and then after that, go ahead and give us your final thoughts.
I think as the weather gets nicer, remember to stay hydrated. Wash your hands. I feel like people don't drink water as much as they should. You don't have to be Howie Mandel, but really think about that. You touch a lot of stuff. Going in and out of work, grocery store, you're touching a lot of things.
Wipe your phone down.
Wipe your phone down like I did,
Don't do that.
Wash your hands. I've been trying to sneak in like more brushes throughout the day.
Like toothbrushes?
So I'll brush my teeth before going to work, and then when I get home, I'll brush them, and then before I go to bed, I'll brush
After
them.
you eat.
Like, brush them a little more.
Likewise.
Because your mouth gets so much stuff throughout the day.
Right.
So, do
Calm.
that.
Lots of cum. Lots of cum in there.
Yeah, and especially if it's in
Mountain
if it's in
Dew.
like we call it
Diet.
the syrup phase. It's like
Diet
in the
syrup.
molasses phase. It's like in between fresh and like like
Osmosis?
fish scale. You know what I mean? It's not flaking off like that yayo. Ayo. Yeah, like all that stuff's going in there. Man, it's surrounded by your teeth, and like if you're drinking like Dr. Pepper or like you're drinking beer, and like there's like a lot of stuff going on in your mouth, and you're vaping, and you're like, you know, I think it's cool to smoke cigarettes. I'm gonna do that. You know, I have a problem. Gotta wash your mouth. Just take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Oh, you go fuck yourself, man. What are Brad's final thoughts? Don't say things.
When I've had enough, I've had enough.
Take care of yourself.
He said, take care of yourself. What I want people to realize is that Brad's got a fucking soda dispenser with a soda bib of Diet Mountain Dew hooked up in his kitchen.
Wait, what?
The thing that you go to bars and they have the little fucking into the cup. Brad's got that in his kitchen, only with Diet Mountain Dew.
Or Zero.
And that's why...
Zero. What do you prefer?
And that's why he has to brush his teeth 3 times a day. Shut up. That's it. Danny?
Zero.
That's what I thought. Yeah, you got it around the whole time, dog. Yeah, come on now. He kept saying diet, didn't correct him once.
Danny, final thoughts.
Final thoughts. Just thanks for having me, boys. You know, this is the best podcast to put on right before I fall asleep. I fall asleep nice and good to it, and then I wake up. So remember to do that. Thank you.
And do you have any advice to give anybody might be going through hard times or?
No, I'm pretty dumb. No advice.
I think a piece of advice that we can all share is if you're gonna need a ride service to get somewhere,
definitely get an Uber, get a cab.
Call in advance because
set it up.
You got dropped off super late.
We know that's why you got here so late is because the Uber was running.
I mean,
behind.
you gotta understand, man. You know, I'm just here so I don't get fined.
You didn't have to fight them. Like I could have told you can't bring a beer into the Uber. They're gonna fucking yell at you.
That's happened a couple times.
You're gonna
I've
be
got
like
kicked out of Ubers because I tried to bring a beer in.
Yeah, and you're like, rope up.
I've also puked in an Uber and no one noticed except for me. It was actually on St. Patty's Day, so shout out to St. Patty's Day.
I've done that before. I've puked in the back of an Uber leaving Geneva on the
lake.
And
no one noticed?
Yeah, nobody noticed, and I just got right out. And
it was. I timed it up.
And I feel really bad. I do feel bad.
I don't feel bad at all. I timed it up right when the light was turning red, and my windows were rolled down. I just went, ugh! And it was good to go.
No sound or anything?
No one noticed. Yeah, that sound was for, effect.
I was driving home to the condo in the Civic, and I hit Locust and then turned on to Fernwood. So you just see all the condos. And, like, before I got, like, past 4 condos, it was just...
Were you...
Yeah. It was the morning after, but it was one of those, like... You felt okay, and then driving made it worse.
Like, I'm drunk as shit. Yeah, you could barely... Everything's so bright. You're just like, oh, my God.
Okay. For me, I would say, yeah, thanks for coming. Thanks for showing up super late. We appreciate it. Thanks for the moonshine, Scott. And when you're feeling low and when you're feeling down, just remember, think about who taught you how to tie your shoes. All right? And this lady that lived next door to me, this old lady, her name was Hazel. She was the one who taught me how to tie my shoes. It wasn't anybody in my family. I don't know why.
It was my Tito.
Maybe it was a little early or something, and it was just But Hazel, shout out to Hazel. She passed away a few years ago. R.I.P. to Hazel. But yeah, just remember, think back whenever you're feeling low. Just be like, who taught me how to tie my shoes? Oh yeah, that person. Yeah, I like that person a lot, and that'll make you feel good, and that'll get you out of the funk.
And then you'll be like, oh, I never really called them.
No, definitely not. I didn't have her number or anything like that. But shout out to Hazel. She taught me how to tie my shoes. All right. I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. And then
we appreciate it.
This is the only one it didn't play. So thanks, everybody.
I'm a tumor. 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 Oh, I'm a tumor.
We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Peace and love.
Peace.